Geez, even sitting on a chair could break my knee.
Oh, we're already on.
Aw. There we are. Must be one thing. It's Friday.
One cheap. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. They're waiting for us, Justini.
Hello, Tammy.
Hello. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Mary Beth. That screen looks tilted, but I'm okay with it, I think. Hello. Hello. Come on in.
It's just you.
We have a lot of newbies.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday.
I asked Robbie what time she's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Late Sunday, because I was thinking maybe casino.
Oh, God.
That's okay. We're already talking casino with the new people at...
Philly?
Yep. It's an hour and 15 minutes away. You know what Barbara said? Why don't you guys come in a day earlier?
Oh, God.
So if we came in on Tuesday, we can go to Atlantic City.
Oh, God.
Have you ever been to Atlantic City? Of course you have.
Many of times,
Oh,
Jenny.
my God.
I used to get free trips all the
Okay,
time.
you've been everywhere,
In my
I know.
younger days.
Yeah, okay. So we have that. And I don't know if Robbie's coming. But she had mentioned that she's never been to Atlantic City. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Relax.
I told my husband I didn't clear customs and I had one more class from the cruise.
That's funny. I know, Deborah. I'm very glad you're coming. I can't wait to meet you too. We both can't wait to meet everybody. It's going to be a blast every place. And for those of you, I didn't tell you. I should have told you today with the obscenely amount of posts today. I need you guys to get either your hole punch or your Carl Longreach punch. So I need that hole punch or a Carl Longreach. And if you don't have one, I mean, sure, have a hole punch someplace. It's not the end of the world. But if you have one, go grab that. But again, if not, it's okay. But I'm looking for that hole punch or that Carl reach, or that long reach Carl punch.
What size?
Just the hole punch size. What is that hole punch size, Justine? Was that quarter of an inch?
The wrong person.
Yes, no. We were selling quarter of an inch and a half inch, the Carl Longreach, right?
Yes.
So it's the quarter inch. So if you want that Carl Longreach punch, it's the quarter inch, not the half inch. Hello, Lee. Tell your husband we weren't being rude today. We're just very, very busy.
And we had a mean dog.
That's true. And then we have Rooney there, which is never good.
I stayed in the Playboy Hotel when I was 6. Oh my gosh.
Who said that?
April Johnson.
How did she get to do that?
Oh.
Janet, do you happen to have your kits by chance? By chance? What am I saying?
Here we go.
I know. Janet, do you happen to have your kits by chance? Okay, it looks like...
Mama's on.
It looks like it's 2 minutes after, and I know we're missing a slew of people, but we're going to start. I know. I hear Texas is getting blasted. So for this is one day that I wish the cameras were on us, because Justine and I have on our Fanster sweatshirts. I am wearing the Look Up, and she's wearing Pop Dot Sturdy, which, okay. What size do you have?
Medium.
She has a medium. Do you want to hear what I heard all day today from her? Oh my God, this thing is so big, I'm floating in this thing.
I never said
Yes,
I'm
you are.
floating in it.
What'd you say?
I said it was big, but I didn't say
No, and then you said something else.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's down to my knees. It's so big. I never wear sweatshirts this big. So for those of you who are buying sweatshirts, they are running a little bit bigger, but who would wear a
But
medium
it's fine.
and say, oh my God, this is so big. And then she goes on to say, I'll never wear this in public, so it doesn't matter.
I didn't mean it like that.
Give me back the damn sweatshirt.
I just meant
Jeez.
I would save it for work events. and
Right,
stuff
because
like-
you don't want to wear it in public.
Well, like I went to my mom and she's like, what does that even mean?
Well, then you explain.
I did, but people are going to be reading it.
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
wear it at my
See, that's why you should have Look Up, because then they'll think it's about your breastolas. And-
You can
Okay.
always shrink them.
Oh, I know. I heard that too.
No, it's
she was
fine,
going to wash it
people.
and shrink it last night. No, they're laughing because, see, you know how I say she's that small? And she's like, I'm not that small. I'm not that small. Okay. Hand to God, she did say the medium was absolutely too big for her today. So she is that small. Okay. Justine, I could never fit in the medium. And even in third grade, I don't think I was in a medium. And then here I am. I won't tell you how many X's came after my number.
Is this what we need? The black Copic for today?
Yes, you need the black Copic today. Yes, or the black magic marker, whatever. So anyhow, so let's start. So all our newbies are like, boy, is this all they do is talk?
Hold her down and give her some chocolate.
Right. Oh no, she eats the sweets.
I do.
But like for lunch, like, you know, normal people get a sandwich and she eats a Kind bar. And then like for dinner, she'll eat soup or she'll eat 2 eggs. And then even 1 egg will like take her over the edge where she's stuffed. Am I correct?
No.
Yeah, you're lying.
If we don't cook dinner, I eat like 2 eggs and a piece of toast.
Right. And that holds her over for the rest of the night.
No.
I would eat that for my pre-breakfast.
Abigail, my ladies will never fit in a medium.
Of course.
Well, I don't have big ladies, so.
Her little body can't, it's ridiculous. She is that small. So again, once again, I'm proving my point that Justine is very small.
Someone said, I can tell Jennifer's must be wearing one of the sweatshirts.
I know, because it's new.
She can see there's no black
I know.
marks on it.
It is a new sweatshirt. Wait till you guys get them. We are all there. I'm going to go back to the office there tonight or tomorrow because I want to get the rest UPS'd.
Chuck said, did she eat all the Lindt chocolate? We've been eating them, believe it or
Oh,
not.
yeah, we have. Yes. She eats all that crap.
Them the other day.
Yeah, she eats all the crap in the refrigerator, all of it. But she's still just very, very, very skinny. And she does work a lot, too, and gets up and walks around, too.
Black kid glitter paper for the Shamrock card. What size should it be?
Well, I'm not going to tell you yet.
They asked.
I know, and we're not there yet. Because they think they have the wrong piece.
Okay.
Yes, that's the dealio.
All right.
Okay, so we are going to start. Enough with the banter. I'm sorry about that, but I had to get that out. I couldn't wait to tell you.
Yes, they're soft.
The sweatshirts?
They're very nice.
Soft, and they're very comfortable, and they're very nice. We'll talk about that later on. So anyhow, so I know we have a lot of new people here. So for those newbies, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not going to tell you how long you're going to be here tonight, because actually you could leave whenever you want to. But you're going to have a lot of fun, and by the end of this, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe that was X amount of hours. But again, we're not going to tell you. So I am Jennifer with Stampolistic, and then to the right of me is Justine, who obviously is monitoring everything that you guys are saying. And she'll catch like 1 out of 8 things. So if it's real important.
Oh, wow.
She does a good job monitoring. She does her best. No, but she does monitor. So we are live. So if you have any questions, you're going to type them in and ask. And Justine will, if they're really, really class-related important, she'll interrupt me and we'll answer those. And if you want to see things close up, we'll show you things close up because we're live. We can do that. If you have a question about a piece, et cetera, we can show that to you. We could show you that too because we're live. So with that said, we're going to open up our kit for the first time, correct?
It's the J&J 2-pack.
Oh my gosh. So you're going to go ahead and take out your 2 packs of jewels and put those to the side.
Oh, Andy got some love, and we love Justine and Andy.
Oh my God. Andy was so funny. So take out your color photo. In your color photo, it's going to tell you the crystals that we're using. And give you the colored picture, although none of you guys are going to watch or look at that. I'll have you go back to that and look at that. But
any idea when the new stamps and dies go on the website?
yeah, as soon as we have a chance. You guys ordered way too many sweatshirts. We're trying to get them out the door. Honestly, we thought we'd be able to do it tonight. So that's one thing I want to do by the time you guys get up tomorrow morning, have it all on the website. So go ahead and take out this first group of... this first thing in your packet, a cut above. And I'm going to be saying everything like new, because I know we have a lot of new people in here. So my seasoned fansters, and for you newbies, you're going to become a fanster. You're going to hear a lot of things that you know of, but I'm really repeating them because I know we have a lot of new people. So let's go ahead and take out all the guts that are in this a cut above form. And I'm going to move all this to the side, and we're going to do this one right here. Now, this card right here, this is called In the Round. And it was given to everybody who did the New Year's Eve Bling event this past New Year's Eve, our 12-hour cropping event, which, by the way, as you know, we have one coming up that July 3rd weekend, too. What do we call it? Halfway New Year's Eve? Something.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But we have another 12-hour event coming up. And that's not on sale yet, but we'll tell you when that is. Totally lost my train of thought. Oh, so we can't sell this because this was exclusive to the people who took the 12-hour event, But I thought since it's exclusive, let's use it for at least one of the cards, okay? So if you love, love, love this stamp, which, you know, I kind of do too. I almost wish I could use it for that one because it is so cool. Don't really love it because you're not going to be able to make this again.
Mid-year cheer.
That's right. Who said that? Is that Nancy?
Belinda Waters.
Good, you're right. Mid-year cheer. Mid-year cheer is July 3rd. So let's go ahead and take out the guts.
And Cindy thought when they said, are they soft, it was talking about boobs.
Oh my
Not the sweatshirt. It was like, what?
Well, she was talking about the sweatshirt.
Correct.
Oh,
but
yeah.
she thought that they were asking about.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is, my card opens up from right to left. And my card front, everyone look up, my card front is going to be like this. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to something. See these little loop-de-loops, these scallops on the bottom? I want that facing the bottom. That's going to be important because if you look at my already made done card, already made done, it's going to be a long night if I keep talking like that, I know. See how I have a jewel in each one of those? That's why I picked this paper. You had to have those jewels. Okay, so we're going to have the jewels in there. So you can go ahead and adhere this, but again, make sure those loop-de-loops are on the bottom, and this card's going to open up from right to left, okay? So let's go ahead and do that.
And when will January and February ACA be added to the website?
Yeah, I know, along with this. I can't, it's so busy. It's just, Justine and I, when we started this back in April, and we saw like how this was catching on like wildfire, I mean, we literally sat in these same exact seats and said, well, this isn't going to last. And you guys have blown us away because it has not only lasted, but it has grown.
What is this paper?
This is our paper. Whoops. This is our paper. It's from the Fond Illusion collection. And we'll probably be using this a couple times because now we have all the other papers to use from that collection as backdrops. So Fond Illusion. And it's our Stamplistics personal 6x6 paper. Now, for the newbies, you're going to be looking at this and you're going to be saying, what is she doing with that tape? And yeah, I use a lot of tape. I will always use a lot of tape because I want my card sturdy. And it's another reason why we use a lot of Pop Dots. And I think we need to trademark Pop Dot Sturdy. Oops, I almost dropped all the cards. And it's another reason why we use a lot of Pop Dots, which I'll talk about once we get to the Pop Dots. And look, I don't even like all this without that tape there, so I'm going to put some runner on it.
Mary said, Fond Illusion, add to cart. Oh my gosh. Does this go on flat or is it popped up?
Nope, this is flat.
And do you sell that tape?
Score tape, absolutely. So anything for our newbies. I'm not a big seller in our classes because I like our classes to be fun and laid back. And I'm going to say this once, okay? Unless, somebody asks me again. But I really like to say this once. All the products that we are using, the tape, the glue, the katana, every single thing that I use in this class can all be found on our first tab on the left-hand side that says online class products. So everything could be found oh my God. Everyone could be found, everything could be found right there underneath that tab. So anything you see, now if you need to know what a name of something is, we'll absolutely tell you what the name is so you can find it on the website. And if Tracy Neal is with us, Tracy Neal might even put a link up there because she's just that kind of girl.
Mary said, wow, I think this is the first time it was stamped on plain cardstock instead of patterned paper.
The background?
No.
Oh, all of those? I know. Well, because I didn't want to do pinks, and it was anyone's surprise when I saw those cards because when you saw the picture on the website, it looked really pink. I didn't want to do pinks. I didn't want to do reds. I want to do a color that we've never done before. So I said, oh, how about if we do mauve? So we're doing mauve. Okay, so let's go ahead. Hopefully that's on. Let's go ahead and take you have two big you have two big pieces. I want the red piece, not the mauve piece. I want the red piece.
Yes, you said, geez, oh man, they said the drinking games begin.
Oh my God. Someone needs to keep track. This probably, we all know, I think, because we're doing 3 cards, how long this live is going to be. And for our newbies, I just want to say you're not allowed to go past 4 hours in a Facebook Live, so it's going to be, less than 4 hours. Someone should keep track of how many times I say that.
Do you sell 6x6 envelopes?
We do. And actually, it's not 6x6 envelopes. It's 6.5 or 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 because you need them a little bit bigger because all our cards are popped. And this will not fit a 6x6 because of that pop. So it's a 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. We sell like 4 different colors of it. So, well, for right now. Actually, we have more to put on the website, but we haven't gotten there yet. Okay, so I want you to cut this out. Now,
Mine looks orange. The darker piece.
yeah, the darker piece.
What color?
And on the
Pink's on the
bottom,
back.
it's pink. It's on the bottom. On the back, it's pink. So red on the front, and you're going to have pink on the back.
How about a Jizo Man sweatshirt?
No one would buy that.
No?
Well, you never know. Okay, we got to stop. We can't keep, I don't want to keep selling you guys stuff. My God, you're going to go broke, and it's going to be because of me. Okay, so let me show you first how I'm going to cut this, because I want to show you where we're going so you guys aren't wasting time. So I need everyone to look up, please. Everyone look up. So this is, I'm going to cut out the entire thing, but you see these little round things right there? I cut through there because ultimately, once I am done cutting that, I'm going to take my hole punch or my Carl Longreach, and I'm going to punch that out. So I already know that that's what I'm doing. So I don't care about cutting that too well. So everyone look up so you can understand that. I'm punching those out. So again, I'm just going to cut right through them like that. Make sense to everybody? If not, let me know. Ooh, I'm almost out of the picture there. There we go. If not, let me know and I could re-show you that, okay? Especially my new people. If that doesn't make sense, please ask.
I would buy Jizo Man. I would buy it.
Okay.
I would. I'll say that. That's funny.
My sister Nancy, is Carol Kiss in here? My sister Nancy replied back to one of those messages from that press post. Did you remember what she said? And she referred, it was like a Bill Belichick thing. It was absolutely hysterical. Oh my God. Does anyone know what post I'm talking about, what she said? It was very, very funny. And it was funny the way she wrote it too. So hopefully everyone's cutting. So yeah, so the goal is every single sweatshirt to be in the mail by tomorrow. And for those of you who have, I'm going to say 90% of them went United States Postal Service. And because I wanted to do that, well, because of the weight too. And number two, with the post office closed on Monday, I think UPS still delivers, don't they?
Didn't they most of them go out UPS?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
You said United States Postal Service.
I said because they're closed on Monday, I sent most of them UPS.
Nope, you said most of yours went.
Justine.
You didn't. Okay.
Okay.
Go on.
Thanks for correcting me, Justine.
Bill Belichick's.
That's right.
Chrissy.
Right. That's exactly. It's hilarious.
That is very funny.
Okay, so this is cut. So now I'm going to take my little, again, use your Carl Longreach or your normal hole punch. The only reason I'm using my normal hole punch right now is because of our newbies might not have a Carl Longreach.
Thanks, Terry.
And I don't want them to feel bad. What did Terry say?
Justine is correct. You said most went out USPS.
Is that Terry Schilling?
Terry Conti, Mary, Kate. See? Thanks, people. Anyway, Deborah says, what's on the sweatshirts?
Sweatshirts say 3 things, and you can see those on our main page. The first one says Friday night cliff walking, or what does it say? Friday cliff.
Friday night cliff walkers or cliff walking?
Friday night cliff walking.
Yes.
Because every now and then I will make a mistake, which is very likely to happen tonight.
Vonda, 1/4 inch.
And because everyone follows exactly what I do, I just walk you right over the cliff. So that's a good sweatshirt. The other one is Look Up, because I tell you to look up a lot, and they're so cute. You got to see them to understand how cute they are. And then the other one is Pop Dot Sturdy, which if you're new, you're not going to get, but you'll get probably by the end of today. So
Tracy Neal said, I said something bad and Facebook punished me. Can't comment or post on my page, so I started a new page.
that is hilarious. Tracy, you're like the nicest person ever. What did you say? No, don't say it now because I don't want to shut them. I don't want this to be shut down. What the heck?
You rebel, you. Is this kit sold out?
No, well, yes was the answer, and then we had to make 50 more because too many people bought them, so we had to make more. So I think we have maybe like 30 left, so yes, it's still available. This will be online tonight also, so don't buy it through the Facebook link, but buy it online. because then you could add to it if you want to.
So is Terry now Penny? Is
Yeah,
that your
Terry.
new name, Terry?
Terry, what are you now?
Tracy, not Terry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
See, you're walking
sorry.
me over the cliff.
Whoa.
Okay,
don't
so
know.
my new people, I'm taking my black pen, which really is like a $4 mono twin pen. It's fantastic. And I am taking this pen, which I want you to do too. And I don't want you to go on top of your paper. I want you to go next to your paper. And you are going to simply just draw a line. And what that does is it puts that black line that you cut or not cut just back right into your piece. So it just looks like you have perfect cutting. It's going to be it's going to be very striking after you're done with it.
Oh, she's still Tracy Neal. I see. She just created a new page. Okay, gotcha.
I can't, Tracy, I want you to email us and tell us what you said. I can't imagine what she would have said. So newbies, don't be afraid to speak up if you have a question. So if everyone look up, especially my newbies, so you can see just by tracing that outer edge, look how good that black line looks. I mean, it really looks like I'm a great cutter, and I probably am, but this is just an added benefit because it just looks spectacular. It almost looks like it wasn't handmade. So that's why you want to use that pen. And if you don't have that, just use any black marker for right now.
Is this a mandala stamp?
This is called well, I guess, yes, they're all mandalas. But this is called In the Round, but you can't purchase it because it was for New Year's Eve.
I want to know which one of you Midwesterners sent this dumb snow to Washington.
I know.
We
Can
got
you
it
believe
here in
it?
Ohio.
Well, it's coming. It's been cold.
We can see you, Penny.
What?
And I thought Tracy was Penny. Like,
Oh.
she says,
Okay.
"Can you see me?"
So now, can everyone stop and look up? This is kind of important. Even if you're still cutting, go back to cutting, but I want everyone to look up to see what I'm doing right now. So let's look at my finished card. So everyone look up. Let's look at my finished card. I'm going to cut this mauve piece right here. In this mauve piece, I'm going to cut the outside, but I'm going to do that last because I don't want this piece to be too thin as I'm cutting out the outside. I don't want this piece to be too thin when I'm cutting out the inside. I really want it to be more sturdy, so I'm going to do the outside of this piece last. So I need to cut the inside of this piece. Now, because I'm going to use this whole piece, I'm not going to take my scissors and cut through to where I need to go. I'm going to stab inside here, and this is important. I'm going to stab inside here and just kind of cut a circle. And I know where I'm going yet. I know where I'm going, so I'm not going to go up to that point. So I'm just going to cut a sloppy circle. So really it's going to look like that. And now I'm going to cut, so everyone still look up if you're not. Everyone look up. I'm going to cut now, not on this dark line, but I want this line right here. So I really want that dark line to show, so I'm going to cut on just that single line right there. So I'm going to loop it there, bring it across, loop it there, bring it across, loop it there, bring it across. Okay, so you're going to do that the entire way. And you may have to go back and re-loop some of these. And you can do that. That's fine.
Is the pen under the online class
Yep.
products in the top? Okay.
Everything is. And again, that's called a mono twin marker. Now see, look up. I cut that one pretty good. That just needs black marker, but I cut that one pretty good. So I'm not going to go back and cut that. There's going to be some, though, that I'm going to leave a little hang thing there, and I'm going to have to cut that.
Misty said cliff number 1.
What? What? What's cliff number 1? Misty, what am I cliffing? No,
She went on a cliff? I don't know.
I don't know, but no, cliff walking is when I take them. Misty, hurry up and tell us what's going on there.
Hi, Kathy Jantek.
Oh my God. I ask her all the time, why do you come on and just say hi and go off? You should watch for a little bit.
I'm so confused. I thought we would cut the other loops, she said.
Oh, okay. So Misty, is that Misty?
Yeah.
So Misty, if you're cutting that loop, that's okay. Keep cutting that loop. Just be consistent. So if you cut the top loop, that's fine. Keep cutting that loop, Misty. Please don't. That's good. You know there's no mistakes. Just keep cutting that loop. Everybody else, I'm just on this bottom loop right there. So if everyone looks up, this is what your piece is going to look like. And for those of you who don't know about the black outline, you can see how that white's showing right there, and it looks horrible. Wait till we black outline that. It's going to look fantastic.
Can we get clip notes? Ha 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 ha.
It's hilarious.
Claudette, did you guys get the cards I sent to you guys? Claudette got.
I don't know. Did we? I have like 5 packages upstairs. I didn't think I opened. I don't know.
Is there only 1 pack of crystals for the 2 cards? No.
Nope, there's 2. And please look, because that's the
double
last
checked
Justine. Yeah, Justine
Right.
checks that every single time. And that's the last thing we see is two things of crystals before we pack them.
Misty said, no, I mean based on the photo, shouldn't the layer be the green layer?
No, nope, you're good. It's a little trick card. Because this one only has 2 pops in it. It's kind of layered a funky way.
Could you show that when you're cutting again?
Yep. So everyone look up if you need to see that. So Misty, yeah, no, there's a funky way we're cutting this. Trust me. Okay. So Justini, no, this is kind of funny. Guess who came to the warehouse today at 4 o'clock? Dwayne. And he is the name of our UPS driver.
Oh.
I know. So he came and I said, oh my God, we have been hoping that you came back. We sent about 40 boxes today, UPS of sweatshirts. That was actually our second shipment of UPS boxes today. And we were hoping our UPS driver was coming back. And by 3 o'clock when he wasn't, we were just like, okay, we'll just take them. So when he came at 4 o'clock, I'm like, oh, we've been waiting for you to come back. And then I said, do you mind if I have your cell phone number just in case we have stuff like this and you're in the area, we can call you and come back and get it?
Did he say yes?
Well, he said yes, but he was like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, well, are you positive that's okay? He's like, well, I know it's not going to be every day, so it's fine. I can come back. I'm always in this area. I said, you can also tell me no. So if you're not in this area and you can't come back or you're busy or you're late, just tell me no. So Dwayne, who is our very cute and very nice UPS driver who comes to our warehouse probably every day. We found out that his name was Dwayne today.
I don't think of him as a Dwayne.
I know. He didn't
Yeah.
look like a Dwayne either. And I got a cell phone number too, which is fantastic.
Yes, Janice, you can replay this and watch it anytime.
Yep. You could.
They're taped.
These will be taped for hours of enjoyment.
When are the new Mixed Media stamps going to be added to the online shop?
Probably at 3 a.m. tonight.
And do you ever need to get the scissors sharpened?
No, I never have. I never have.
Sarah said, I thought maybe you would ask him for his uniform.
Well, first of all, Brian is on a bigger guy. Dwayne is probably like a Justini size.
No,
so
he's
Brian
very
is more
skinny.
like me, and Dwayne is just like Justini.
Did you invite him to be part of the calendar?
I should. And actually, I'm in love with our FedEx driver too. Justine thinks he's not cute, but I think he's adorable.
He's cute in his own way. His
No,
personality
he's very
is
cute.
But he's dorky.
No, he's not dorky.
He is
He's
a
very
little
cute.
bit.
No, like your husband's all that in a box of rocks.
He's not, but I didn't say I wasn't comparing to my husband.
He's
He's got a little dorkiness.
Both of
to
them
him.
are cute. Yeah, no, but he's in a FedEx uniform, so he's cute. Okay, so now, since we have that cut out, now I'm going to go ahead and cut out this outside. And hold on, I'm going to go a layer in.
Do like a tight uniform on those muscles.
I know, of course.
And someone's asking about Lemieux. How's Lemieux doing?
You know what? Lemieux hasn't been feeling well lately. However, I think he's tricking me because when Lemieux wants something, Lemieux definitely jumps around and does his little jig. So right now Lemieux's doing good.
Does Andy know you got his number?
Oh my God. Sadly, I don't think Andy would care. Okay, so this is tricky because you can't cut too much in this because we're right on the edge. And Misty, you might have a problem.
Misty says, please forgive me, oh wise one. I should have faith in you.
Well, no, you shouldn't because I do walk you off the cliff quite often. Okay, so let me show you what I'm cutting right now.
Someone asked to see the previous cut up close. Did you?
Yep.
show?
No, I'm on the same piece. So now the second piece that I'm cutting right now, look, is just this inside loop. So It's not the loop that we just got through cutting. It's the one in between those loops. Now, you will note that I'm going right through those circles again because I'm going to hole punch those out. But everyone look up. This is very important. Be very careful that you don't come down all the way through here because I want this to be one full piece. Okay, so be very careful that doesn't come all the way down through there. It needs to be one full piece. Does everyone see that?
Peggy says, I just got on and you're talking about the FedEx guy.
Peggy, don't you think he's cute? Peggy doesn't know.
FedEx, Peggy, not UPS.
He's cute too.
No, I think the UPS guy, but the FedEx, I mean, he has a cute personality. He's a nice guy.
No, he's very cute. If I were to date one, I would probably date the bigger one. Because I never want to date a small guy because I never want to hear ouch.
Oh, gosh.
We probably just lost 18 listeners. See how I'm saying this is a delicate piece? Very, very delicate piece.
Brian will be jealous.
Oh, how did you guys like those names today? I'm telling you, I am not kidding you. I talked to Justine yesterday, or I texted her about 11 o'clock. I said, oh my God, I've been looking through these names now for 2 hours. She's like, well, are you getting some good ones? I'm like, yeah, I can't decide. So I literally just put down like 5, 6, 7, or 8 good ones for each one. And today, me and Justine went through all of them. It was very hard. In fact, I would say, and you probably would agree with this, we didn't pick winners. We just eliminated not the perfect ones because there was just no way to pick them. They were just so awesome.
Shannon is a newbie here, and she's very lost. So lost.
Okay, Shannon, when you say that, I have no idea what that means. So you need to tell me where you're lost at.
Peggy said she's only seen the UPS guy.
Are you lost on the first piece? Are you lost on this piece? And don't get frustrated because it sounds like when you say I'm really, really lost, that's a sign to me of someone who's getting very frustrated. And you shouldn't be frustrated. So what I need you to do is I just need you to look at the screen and just look at what you're cutting, and you're going to cut this exact piece. So you're going to stab your scissors on the inside and be cutting this on that thin line all the way around. And now we're on the outside layer, not the outside piece that we cut, but I'm going in between that outside piece and just cutting out those little guys. So I need to know exactly where you're lost at.
She said yes, the last one.
Okay, so what I just said, does that help you at all? And if not, tell me, be more specific, or say it again. I'll say it again.
She said, perfect, thank you. Couldn't keep on track with the UPS guy in my head.
Well, I don't blame you. You know, one day we should take a picture of our UPS, and that's what we do. We'll take a picture of them this week, and we'll post it. They're both very cute. And I don't think you need to know the FedEx driver to think he's cute. He does have a good personality, but he is cute.
We are cutting out a wreath.
Yes, but I like to be more exact on what we're cutting. But yes. And again, you see how delicate this piece is? This would be horrible if we did this outside piece first and then cut that inside.
Could you show the previous piece? Had to take a quick phone call, so I missed it.
That means they had to go to the bathroom, and they don't want to say that. Okay, here we go. Look up. Here's the first piece. So we just cut the outside layer. And with my hole punch, I just hole punched those little loops or dots or circles in between. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do with this piece now too, is I'm going to go around, and everyone look up, please. I'm just going to hole punch this guy out of there. And again, I'm just doing this just so it's different. And if you don't have a hole punch, which I know everybody does, you could go ahead and just, you know, with scissors, loop them out. You can do that too. Not a big deal.
Is this a stamp?
Yes, this is a stamp called In the Round. Sadly, it's not available for purchase because it was exclusive to people who took our New Year's Eve 12-hour crop/class.
Should we black outline both edges?
Yep. And then you're going to see that piece come to life because I know you have a lot of white showing on the inside. So yes, so when you're done with that, everything we're going to black outline. So after you cut that, let's get out that black marker and outline that again. Again, if you have any questions, just ask, but just be specific. Just don't say, you know, I'm lost, I don't know where we are, help. Just be very specific and we can help you.
Is there going to be an exclusive stamp for July's?
Well, you know there is. So I'm taking my time on this, although it looks like I'm not. I probably should slow down, to be quite honest. Take your time on this, because this would be horrible if you had a black line through here.
Tracy says, I think you should offer to the masses. Exclusivity is so 2020.
I don't get it.
What is the price range for the July event? Want to start saving my pennies.
Oh, it's same price as New Year's Eve. We'll be able to do it for the same amount.
I think it's Basil Gucci. Still cutting. This is hard. No, way behind.
It's okay if you're behind. This is the beauty of this. I will tell you when I need you to stop what you're doing and do what I want you to do with me, what we're doing. But that's okay. You can do this tomorrow. You can rewatch this. And then when you rewatch it, you could pause me. But if you're so behind, don't worry about it. I will tell you when you have to stop and do exactly what I'm doing, okay? So you just take your time. Seriously, everybody here is going to tell you that. You just take your time and do it.
Could I punch the holes before cutting the outer cut?
Sure you can if you want to.
Not all of us were here for New Year's Eve. What was the price?
I don't know. I was trying to figure that out on the top of my head. I don't know if it was it 120? It was 120 with $12 shipping.
Yeah, because I think it came to $132.21, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so it was like $120.
Yeah.
Plus $12 for shipping, which is going to be the same thing again because we got to ship in a box. But yeah, so no, I wasn't ignoring your question. I couldn't remember how much it was, and I was thinking about that. Okay, so are we here?
You could offer the stamp for those participating in the mid-year cheer that didn't get it at New Year's Eve.
People just want that stamp. I couldn't I? I guess I could do that. I don't know. I asked the people who took the New Year's Eve thing, can't I just offer it for the first 2 weeks? And did you hear them? They all said no.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You weren't here. I'm sorry. Just, God, I'm sorry. Yeah, we offered them, and we asked the peeps at New Year's Eve, should we offer them like for 2 weeks? And they were like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh.
Andy just walked downstairs, and he's looking at our sweatshirts right now for the first time.
What do you get in the kit?
We make 11 card kits and maybe some other things. I'm not going to tell you, but we made 11 cards. 11 cards like this. It was fantastic. Anybody who was here for New Year's Eve, which was a lot of people.
Robbie says I could offer mine up to the highest bidder.
Right, you could. And there's a couple people that have a couple because they bought more than one.
Someone says I said wait 6 months and then offer it up.
Oh. I don't know.
Will the mid-year class project be cards, or could we do one other something?
I think we are going to do that one other something, which is going to, of course, be art anthology. So yes, we are going to be doing maybe one or two something other somethings. Yes.
Chuck says no. It was an exclusive to New Year's Eve.
See?
Yes.
Right. Everyone
Which
says
is
that.
true. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So PC people are trying to make me feel bad. Okay, you guys, you stay with me. Okay. So the next one, the green one. The green one, the only thing we have to do is cut this outer piece. That is it. And I'm sorry, this dark green one. So you have a lime green one and a dark green one. I do not want the lime green. I want the dark green. On the back of the dark green is brown, okay? So on the back of the darker green is brown. That's the one that I want. And now on this one, you are going to cut out now this big thick outer edge. And let me show you. Let me just cut a couple pieces here if you can't see it, and then stop and show you. Now, that's not to say that you might not see this mini. I just blew it. That's not to say that you might not see this in the round as a 3-inch mini. Okay, so this Everyone look up. This is what I want you to cut on this piece. Okay? So how about my newbies that are say they're a little bit behind? Honestly, don't worry about it. You'll catch up. You'll catch up. If you're new, don't expect to finish these cards tonight. Or maybe you will. But there's nothing wrong. There's still a lot of people that go back and watch it on Saturday. And I know that because our numbers of the people who watch our numbers of viewership go up almost 5 times the amount on Friday night. So people do go back.
New Year's Eve was the best night. Ring, ring.
New Year's Eve was good. I already told Nancy she had to be here, so now she's trying to work on getting the next day off on her bank job. I'm actually trying to talk Nancy into working for us full time. So she knows that she's going to be here, and we are going to call people every hour too, like we did on New Year's Eve, because that was a lot of fun.
What's the easiest way to cut? Move the paper or scissors?
You know what? Some people say move the paper, and some people move the scissors. I personally move the scissors. I think it's silly how people move the paper. However, with that said, I've seen people move the paper, and they do a very fine job cutting. So you can do whatever you want to do. That is a personal preference.
Robbie says, I have a feeling New Year's mid-year cheer will sell out quick.
Well, this is the thing about mid-year cheer. We'll put them on sale, but because of certain things we put in the box and I can't say, those things had to go on order, so we had to have an end date. So like if we put on sale and we sell 500 kits, well, we'll sell 500 kits. And then after what we sell, we'll guess on how many more we think we could sell before we start to put things on order. So that's why it's sold out. So as long as people, buy within the first week, anyone who buys within the first week is going to be good. It's just how good we guess, the extra boxes we use or we have to make. You know what I'm saying? God, remember how long that was? I'm telling you, there's how many of us? 6 of us?
Oh, that was a long day.
Oh, that was almost, it was over 12 hours.
Oh, yeah.
That was like a 16-hour day of 5 of us packing the boxes. And it was us physically packing the boxes, not packing the class kits, but packing the boxes, just the boxes. Everything else was there. We had stations. Seriously, it took, we started at 10. We went to midnight, and we had 6 people there. And that's all we did was pack boxes. That's all we did.
Said, I bought New Year's Eve before even reading the whole email.
I know, a lot of people did, actually. That is funny.
Sue says, I use my 2 surprises every day.
Your 2 surprises. Oh, I know. I love those surprises.
When will they go on sale?
I will give you guys at least a week to 2 weeks in advance and let you know that. Probably a couple months, probably 2 months before.
Robbie says, Jennifer, you do both. You move your scissors, but you are also moving
the
paper.
I do both. I do, and I know that. Okay, again, I'm going to outline the screen. And this screen's very easy to outline because you got that thick line there anyhow. But I'm still going to outline it because it just makes it come to life. So for you newbies who have never done this before, you'll see this just come to life when you do that.
Can you tell us what the surprises on New Year's Eve were?
Well, they're just New Year's Eve things. They were, a mug, and it was a cup, and blowers, and adhesives, and there's a lot of fun stuff. Okay, so now, this is what I want to do. I want everyone to look up. So we have 3 cut pieces, correct? I want you to take this green piece, and this green piece is going to be laid flat onto this red piece. So flat onto here. Then you're going to pop dot this onto the top piece. Okay? And so for those newbies who are like, oh my God, what is she talking about? I'll do it to say it again, but I'm just talking about to the people who really know what I'm talking about. So green is flat, this piece is popped. So let's go ahead and do our flat green piece to the red piece.
Claudette says, I love my mug. I use it often with my tea.
Isn't that the best mug like in the world? It was funny because I looked at, it was like 3 websites. And, I was looking at a ton of mugs, and I had things written down. I'm like, no, I'm just looking for something different. And the second I saw that mug, I'm like, oh, my God, that is it. That's different. And it was more money than I wanted to spend. But I thought, nope, this is it. We have to get that. That was perfect.
Stephanie says, save your money on New Year's Eve stuff and just send us Pop-Dots.
Maybe there'll be Pop-Dots in the box. You never know.
Robbie says, I wish I had another of the plastic cups. Nova ate it.
Well, guess what? We have a couple of those extra. Somebody on here, I thought it was Carla.
Pam, there's no Pop-Dots in this kit.
Yeah, no Pop-Dots in this kit. Somebody, I swear, dropped their mug and broke it, and someone told us that in the live.
I thought it was Carla Marquette.
I thought it was too. Is Carla here? Was it Carla?
I thought someone said that last week when we asked.
Yeah, I know, but Carla wasn't here, so she couldn't deny or confirm that.
Oh, my mug is my office mug.
I know, it's a great mug.
Lee Wilson said Russell Cooper.
Yeah, I thought so too. Okay, so everyone look up. That should be flat. Now, for those who are still cutting and rushing, this is where the catch-up time is, because now I'm going to do pop dots. And I'm going to over pop dot the heck out of this. And I'm going to put pop dots everywhere. So this is going to be popped up onto this.
Karen
Okay.
says, I have paintbrushes in mine.
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
And everyone is saying Russell, so I think it is Carla.
I think it is too, but why isn't she on?
I don't know.
Why isn't she on? Ugh, I'm going to have to cut every single one of these. That's okay. We have nothing but time.
Runes never came back down.
No, she did.
Is she down here?
Oh, maybe
No.
she's not.
Oh, Andy's eating.
Yes, that's why.
I just remembered.
That's exactly why.
Maybe Carla has a hot date.
Well, I hope not.
Do you know if they have lids for the New Year's Eve coffee mugs?
They do not. Yes, because I thought, ooh, that would be cool too.
Chiro says, cut your strips.
I can't cut my strips, but the thing is my strips are too thin. I'm gonna have to use 2 of them. This is good. Gives people time to catch up.
My Pop Dots are much thicker. Is that okay?
Yes. I wonder what brand they are. Pop Dots really should have 2 thicknesses. Normal size thickness and then thin. Whoops. Anything other than that just gets too big. I dropped this
Nope,
down.
we're still here.
Who asked?
No, someone said, did we lose you?
Oh. Now, if you guys do lose us, just refresh. You'll lose us for a second when you refresh, but just refresh your computer. And we'll be right here.
Cheryl Benson, hi, just able to join. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello, Miss Cheryl.
I cut rows at a time on my Pop Dots.
I do that too sometimes.
Abigail said just a network link here.
Yeah, I do that a lot on mine.
Be one with your Pop Dots.
So, hence why we have this shirt that says Pop Dot Sturdy. We do these cards so that they're Pop Dot Sturdy. So if you look at my card here for my newbies, you know, if you press this card, it does not move. And that's why people look at our cards and say, well, what is that? And we say Pop Dots. And they're like, no, what's in between the paper? And we say, yeah, we know, Pop Dots. And they don't believe us because it doesn't move.
Yep, Carla just came on. Good evening, everyone. Just got home and thought I'd pop in to say hello.
Carla, we have been waiting for you for like the last 5 classes. Where have you been? So, Carla, this is a question for you. Are you the person that said that you dropped your New Year's Eve mug? Did you drop and break your New Year's Eve mug? That's hilarious that you just came on.
Wendy says, I'd love to see the faces of the newbies when they see all the Pop Dots you're using.
I know, so would
I
I.
used to be one of them. I've been ruined.
Right. You were one of them. Or that person right there that says, I'm so far behind. I know what she feels like, and I don't want new people to get frustrated or upset. And you all know where they're coming from because you're all right there. You just need to relax and go back, and we'll tell you what to fix, and you'll be good.
Carrie says, just wanted to say you guys are my best Friday night dates ever. You guys as well.
I gotta ask you, like, when you guys woke up this morning, or even like around lunchtime, weren't you like, ooh, crafting tonight? And like, weren't you like excited?
And Carla said, yeah, it was her.
Okay, Carla.
Oh, she said, but I had someone kindly send me one.
Oh, then I know who that was. Okay. Perfect, because I have one. Hello, Carol. Perfect. That's very nice. Okay, so when we go to place this, you don't turn it, you don't move it. You're going to put it exactly where it needs to go, right on top of the piece.
What did you ask them? I didn't hear you. Did you ask them if they were...
I asked them like at noon where they're like, oh, it's Friday, we have class
Oh,
tonight.
okay. I did hear that. Okay. Couldn't remember the question. Dude, I was excited Thursday night. Always excited to come and play. Oh, lost my...
Well, the cool thing is we all like to craft, and even if you're like you're blah, or you're cold, or you're unmotivated, or whatever, even when you start crafting, it makes you feel good.
Everyone I work with knows I had crafting class tonight.
That's so fun. Okay, so the next one's going to be my green one. And my green one's going to be a funky one too. Okay? So everyone look up, and even the people that are still cutting, this is where I want you to look up so you just understand this, and then you can go back to doing what you're doing, but let's just understand this together. So I'm going to take my lime green one, and my next one's my lime green one, and I'm going to show you how I finished card, but we're going to have to poke our scissors through there, and I just want this outside circle cut, or the inside circle cut, and then these outside loop-de-loops, and I'll show you when I go to cut mine, okay? So just the inside there and the outside loop-de-loops. So you may go ahead and do that.
Carrie said craft endorphins.
Oh, yes, exactly. You know, that's funny, craft endorphins. That reminds me. Does anyone watch Saturday Night Live? And if you do, did you watch the Zillow or the Zillow skit? It was hilarious. For those of you who don't watch Saturday Night Live, you have to YouTube Zillow skit from Saturday Night Live last week. It is so funny. It's so adult. It's ridiculous. But Saturday Night Live, the Zillow skit.
Kathy says, I haven't seen Black Pop Dots. Are they something different or just your brand?
Well, first of all, they're not. I could tell Kathy is new, which is great, Kathy. We love you here. They are not new. We have been using black Pop Dots for probably 8 to 10 years at least. We don't even sell white Pop Dots anymore. And let me show you the reason why. I'll tell you and then I'll show you. First of all, we use black Pop Dots on everything. On dark paper, on light paper, on everything. Everything. Black, it makes everything disappear. So when you use white, you could always see the white Pop Dots. You could see them when you open up your card. White Pop Dots just show up. Everyone look up. There's the inside of my green. Kathy, I'm going to show you something in a second. So everyone look up. There's the inside of my green I need you to cut.
Is 203 on the website or sold out?
It's not sold out. It'll go on the website tonight. Okay, so that's what you need to cut there. And now I'm going to cut out these outside loopy loops. But Kathy, look up real quick. Actually, let me show you a thicker card. See if you could find me like the thickest card on that rack, please. Kathy, I'm going to show you in a real thick card.
What about like a frame that?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's pretty high.
Yeah. So Kathy, I want you to see something, and I'm going to show you sideways how you just can't see. So Kathy, look up. And anyone new, look up. So this is using black Pop Dots, and this is kind of thick. This is one of our classes we did in December. But look, do you see how you can't see anything? You just can't see the white. If those are white, white sticks out, and that's all you can see is the white Pop Dots. So by using black on any color paper, it totally makes it disappear. Okay, so that's why we use the black Pop Dots.
Tammy Moore said, crap, I cut too much.
That's okay. Just commit to it. If you cut too much, that's okay. Just commit to it, Tammy. Or, Tammy, if you cut too much and you can still save it and tape it on the back, do that. If you can tape it on the back, do that, Tammy. And you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll explain, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So, now these outside loop-de-loops, you're all going to be like, are you kidding me? I can't cut all these. You know what? Do the best that you can, and the outline's going to end up saving them. Seriously.
I'm thirsty. Please say Jizo, man.
You're funny because I was just about ready to ask for my beverage.
On that darker green piece, did you cut on the thick line or the thin line?
I cut on the thicker line.
Is this class still available?
This class is still available. It's 203, but it's not on our website. It'll be on our website tonight. But this is funny because this card is not even the best card of this class. The best card of this class is coming up, which is that acetate card. Oh, that's a fun card.
Vicky Silva says, in one of the cruise classes after yours, they made a card and only used 2 pop dots, and the class commented. Sherry said, "We love you, Jennifer."
That's true. I mean, it's. I hear other vendors talk about me in their classes. I mean, why would you? Especially, okay, maybe if it's a little cutesy card, maybe you want to use 2 pop dots. But honestly, for our cards, I'm always going to. My motto is, use more pop dots than you're used to, but less pop dots than me. So everyone, look up. This is that outer loopy loop that I want you to cut.
Charlene said, "Thank you. I need this class. I will check later to order it."
Good. And how many people are new? How many people right now are new and they're crafting with us? How are you guys doing? I know right now you could become very frustrated, but I'm telling you, everybody who's here and knows what they're doing has been in the same exact spot as you. And to be quite honest with you, some of those people have been in a live class with me and actually left my class because they were so pissed at me because they couldn't understand what I was doing.
Hi, Valerie.
So once you know, it's so stinking easy. But just, and if you're first to us, you're not going to be perfect right away. If you were perfect right away, then everyone would be doing this. So don't expect to be perfect. This is a class you're learning.
Bambi said, "My 3rd Friday, first time with the kit."
That's awesome. Bambi, are you having fun? And what a class to buy, too. Honestly, that second card with the acetate is fantastic.
Debbie Cornett says, "I've been using the black pop dots on my planner clips. So much nicer."
Oh,
than
you're
the white
right.
pop dots."
Yeah, because you can't see them. That's fantastic. You're absolutely right.
Sherry Olson, "This is my first class, but I watched some of your other videos."
Good. So then you get it.
How are the layers attached so far?
Uh-huh. So far, look up whoever asked that. The green is flat. This mauve piece is popped.
Mary says, "My
Green is
cutting
flat.
got so much better."
And this mauve is popped. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, cutting, it does. It's a skill that the more you do, the more it improves. Honestly.
Christy says, "Ha ha ha, yes, that really does happen."
It really does
I
happen.
was that person. She upset me and I had to tell her all about it the next time. And
But Christy, I really wasn't talking, and you are not the only person. You're the only person who I've learned to love so much, who actually gave me a second chance, and thank God you did.
Now I'm a big fanster for life.
She is a big fanster for life. She's a huge fanster. But I really wasn't talking about you. There's people that walk out of my class and I never see them again. And I feel bad about that, and I try to help.
Connie says, "You can make ugly paper pretty, but you cannot make crappy paper sturdy. Had a horrible day trying to make shitty paper sturdy. Lesson learned."
Right, see? It's true.
Please hold up your cutting of the light green.
Okay, that's what I'm doing right now, which I'm finishing up right now.
Did you invent the black pop dots?
No.
Or does other people have them?
Other people has them. We sell them for the best price. I'm not just saying that. We have them at the best price. And we always have sales on Pop Dots. And I think all our fansters would tell you that too. So the person would look at the green. Here's my green. So there's my inside circle. And there's my loopy loop on the outside. I'll hold that for about 15 seconds. So whoever wanted to see that green again, look up.
Sandy said, "Thank you for being exactly who you are, Jennifer."
Well, you're welcome.
Love your double-sided paper. It's so much heavier.
I know. I like this paper. I'm telling you, a lot of people bought this paper, and I use it almost in every single card. This is that Authentique pack that they made just for us. It's fantastic. It's always a go-to. Okay.
What brand of scissors are you using?
This is, well, they're actually from EK Success. And they're precision tip scissors. It's the only scissors that I use for detail cutting. Okay, so this next piece, you are only, everyone look up real quick, okay? Everyone look up so you can understand this. Now, we know that this piece, just watch me, please. Everyone just watch me. We know that this piece is going to go on here. So you're only going to see that inside jello and it's going to be popped. However, I really, when you pop this, I really don't want, I want all the yellow. I want you to see nothing but yellow when you look at this, okay? Nothing but yellow. Gives that illusion like, oh, how'd you do that? So I know that I can cut anywhere between that side and this side to do that. So I'm going to cut on this side of this outer loop. I'm going to cut it sloppily because you're not going to see it, but I want more of the yellow from this circle right here. So when I go to cut this, I'm going to cut right on this inside black. And if it's sloppy, I don't care because I'm going to cover this up.
Is this paper on your website?
Yep.
And are we getting new paper packs?
Are we getting new paper packs?
April Johnson asked that.
Probably not until June. We have 2 right now waiting in the wings, but we probably won't do that till June. So look, see how slappy I cut that out? I don't care because this is going to go off on top of there and you're not going to see it. Okay, so I don't care how sloppy that is. So just cut that out like that. That's the yellow. Everyone look up. And then that's all ultimately going to be popped up onto there.
Wendy Baker said, I took a live class and I was intimidated. I love the stamps. It was intimidating once I got them home. Now I can easily do them. Once you get the tricks, it is easy. Just keep working the classes. You will have it by the end of tonight.
Yep, it's very, very true. Who said that, Wendy?
Wendy Baker.
Yep, thanks, Wendy Baker. And it's
Deborah
true.
Grice says, in the store all the time. First class. Keeping up so far.
Good. Okay, so the yellow I don't have to outline because I'm going to hide all that. But on this light green, I'm definitely going to outline this inside. And again, don't go as fast as me because there's nothing worse. And you will, everybody will. You're going to put a line right through here. I guarantee you, it's one time in the next, 10 cards, you're going to put a line through here.
Where are you located?
We're physically in Cleveland, Ohio. So do that inside, and then we're going to do this outside loopy-loop.
Mary, no, I don't have that last one.
You don't have this green piece? Or that yellow piece?
Mary, I already put a line through there.
Yep. It happens. It happens to the best of it. It happens to me. It happens to me on live TV. Just go with it. Hopefully the jewels will cover that up.
She said she doesn't have the yellow.
Mary, please look everywhere inside your kit. Don't open up your kit. Just everything. I'll make sure it didn't fall on the ground because it's a smaller piece. And if you can't find it, then you're going to have to not finish this card and email us and we'll send you that piece. But if I was a betting girl, I would think that it's somewhere around there. It could even be stuck like on your elbow. It could be stuck on tape, on your roll of tape, because it's a little piece.
I had a question. Let's see.
Okay, so on this one, everyone look up. Please look up. Yellow is going to go flat. Whoops. Yellow is going to go flat on here. And you kind of guess where that's going to go. Well, it's going to go inside there like that. So yellow is going to go flat. This piece is going to be popped up on top. So flat, light green popped up. So let's go ahead and do that. Or when you're ready, let's go ahead and do that.
Dropped my mold layer, popped that down and it stuck. Ripped it, pulling it back up.
That's if you can still save it by us sending you another piece, we'll send you another piece. And for the person who says they couldn't find their yellow, if you email us at info@stamplistic.com, we'll send you that out right away. But and I'm not calling you a liar, I'm definitely not, but I'm saying for 10 times that someone says they lose something, no, I'm going to say for 20 times someone says they lose something, one time they've actually, or it's not in their kit, one time it's actually not in their kit.
We have some people that, for class 101 that they took, they lost the colored sheet. Do we have any copies of those to send them?
No, but what I can do is I can send you the PDF and you could color copy it on your end. Does that work? Whoever asked? So everyone look up. That's flat. And now this is going to be popped.
What happens if you turn it upside down to trade?
So this is the deal with upside down. Upside down, if you make a mistake, you're not going to see it. So that's the only plus. I want you, not today, tomorrow, next week. I want you to take 2 of the same color sheets of paper, and I want you to do one face up, and I want you to do one upside down. You are definitely going to see a huge difference. Here, perfect example. I did this pink upside down, or I did this pink on the front, so you would think I'd be able to see the black lines on the back. I don't see the black lines on the back. No black lines on the back. So really, by doing that, you're only going to color the sides and nothing else. So try it. You try it yourself. Do one side in the back and one side in the front. And I think you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Mary said it's definitely not there, but she has a stamp and she will stamp it herself.
Oh, well, that's great, Mary. But seriously, if you need, we definitely can't send that to you, too. Sorry about that.
Helen says, I just put all my color copy pages in a binder.
That's exactly what I do, but I do that only because, of course, we're the teacher and we got to refer back to that often. But I know a lot of people who do that, to be quite honest. So, yeah, if you need that, just email us. I can send you the PDF for sure. Now, the first time I see a PDF online, I'll have to stop that. Are my newbies still doing good? My newbies have like turned off the computer and they're eating Cheez-Its on the couch right now.
Debbie, can you talk about the sweatshirts again?
Sure. So we have sweatshirts made everywhere between, well, the smallest, which is not small enough, medium to 5X. And they do run a little bit on the big side, but I love that. Oh, and when you guys get your sweatshirts, this is another thing. I realized, and I knew this when I bought the sweatshirts, but I didn't realize this until I went to go do this with mine. They have the, what do they have? They have, what's it called? The pull tab for the tags on the back, so you can pull your tags off without ruining your sweatshirt. So for those of you who don't like the tags in the back, they rip right off. And I know that sounds like a weird thing, but for those of you who like that feature, you know what I'm talking about. You love that feature.
Sarah says, chips and salsa here.
Sarah, are you making cards or no? So I'm going to pop this up onto here, guys. That's where I'm at right now. So we have 3 kinds of sweatshirts made. And they're all white sweatshirts for right now. And one says Pop Dot Sturdy. The other one says Look Up, because if you take our classes, you are told that continually. And it's a cute design. It's a very cute design. And then the other one says Friday Night Cliff Walking.
Are they man-sized sweatshirts?
Probably. I would think they're not ladies' sweatshirts, so yeah, I would say probably.
Just a white hoodie sweatshirt.
Yeah, just a white hoodie
unisex,
sweatshirt.
I mean.
Yes, okay, yeah, they are unisex, but they do run on the bigger side, and they're a nice quality sweatshirt too.
Oh, here's Terry Conti. We should have a post for us to post pics of ourselves in our sweatshirts.
Well, it's funny that you should say that because on all the sweatshirts that you guys got in the mail, there's a little note that says, "We want to see you in your sweatshirt." And we want you to take the picture in your craft room, your craft area, or wherever you do your crafts and post it on the Facebook page. So that's funny that you say that, Terry, because we already are asking you to do that when you get your sweatshirt. Okay, so I'm done with my piece.
Can you explain the make-along?
The make-along with us or the make-along with Oak? I think you mean the make-along with us. So this piece right here is done. So now, of course, we're going to pop this onto our card. Tell me what they say, Justine.
They want to see you in your sweatshirt first. How long till the t-shirts are available?
Oh, I'm going to tell you that's going to be about at least 2 months. I'm going to say at least 2 months. Yeah, at least 2 months. Because we're going to do colored sweatshirts in about 3 weeks, but t-shirts 2 months for sure. Okay, so I want this popped up here, but notice when you go to pop this, in case you jump the gun, this is not centered. Do not center that. I want this more over on that left quadrant. It's going to go over a little bit, but that's okay. I just want it more centered to the left. Does everyone see that?
Tracy Neal says, I'd have to spend a week cleaning my space before able to take a picture in here.
No, that's what we want to see, Tracy.
That's funny.
Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I'll get... Okay, that's what I will do. I will put the post. I will do this next... Let's see. I'll do this next Wednesday, because everyone should be getting their sweatshirts by then. I'll take a picture of me in my craft room, and that'll be the title of the post, so everyone could do that. And that's the other cool thing, too, because we know who most of us look like, but now we could really see you when you post that.
Sarah says, making the cards. I bought 2 Fanster towels, one for my cards and one for my hands.
That's so great.
Russell Koopman, love my pink Stamplistic sweatshirt.
I know. She won that at Croptoberfest.
Sue says, I was going to purge my round sticker hanging rack, but saw what you did with yours, and now I hang my finished cards on it.
Yep. I actually probably going to have to get another one soon. Now, for our newbies, this is where the Pop Dot is taken to a whole new level. Like, again, do not do this with your cards. Just do, more than the 2 or the 4 or the 6 that you're used to doing. But I don't expect you to do this to the back of your cards.
Did you ever get the Pop Dot strips yet?
Pop Dot bulk strips are being shipped at the end of February. Now, if you bought the just normal strips, the packaged ones, we have those in the house and we have been sending those. But the bulk ones aren't going to be shipped to the end of February. Okay. How's everybody doing? Are you guys all right there?
There she is.
Happy face or sad face? She's done for the night. We're talking about my dog. She's so crappy looking. Happy face or sad face? I'm just needing them to pay attention. Happy face or sad face? How are you guys doing? Are you right with me? Happy face you are. Sad face, you're nowhere close to me.
I haven't saw Crier yet.
That's because they have to stop right now to do a crying face. They're sad about that.
Can I still order the bulk strips?
The answer to that is no. However, if you find that link someplace, we'll never say no to a sale. Now, if we get, 50 orders tonight, then maybe.
You got about 10 cries.
Got 10 criers?
Maybe a little more now.
Okay, see, I told you.
Explain how you popped up the green, not centered.
This, I did center it. This light green is popped up, and I matched it to the loopy loops on the dark green on the back on the bottom of the dark green. So this light green is definitely popped up, and it does match. I just matched it to the loopy loops on the dark green at the bottom.
Hold up that a little bit. Someone said they want to see the front one more time.
The what?
The front of the card, just what you're doing.
I'm holding it up.
I know. I was.
Oh.
So you just leave it up for another minute because someone else posted the same thing.
Okay. So really, it's just really 2 layers. Even though it looks multi-dimensional, it's really only 2 layers.
Tan is flat. I'm assuming they're talking about the
Yep,
yellow.
yellow. Yep, that's flat. Okay, so those people, my criers, which that's okay. Criers is fine. If you are behind, this is what I need you to do. You are going to continue to assemble and cut your card. We are all going to move on to the jeweling part of this card, and you are just going to do your jewels tomorrow. But I want you to still cut and still finish your card. And I'll make sure that you guys know what you're doing with your jewels, so you don't have to, listen to me, but, you don't have to get crazy. But still finish your card, and we're going to start to jewel on our end. Okay? So those people who are behind, you're going to jewel tomorrow. And I say that because jeweling is the best part of this class. So I know you'll jewel. You're not going to put this card away and, pull it out in 10 years. Okay, so you have 2 sets of jewels. I want you to look at both the sets of jewels. I want the jewel that has the red jewels and the orange jewels in it. Red and orange jewel, yes, it sounds like I'm saying. So you want the ones that have the red and the orange jewels. That's the packet of jewels that you want. So again, those people who are behind, do not worry about these jewels. I want you to finish your card. And it's all good because by the time we do these jewels, you should be done with your card.
Negative 15 degrees in Colorado with the wind chill. That's cold.
Isn't that coming our way soon?
I don't know.
Well, not 15, but...
I don't. Mary Yeager says, you said once that you have an easy way to get all the pop-top backings off. How?
I did. I just peel them off. If you want to use your sticker or your tweezers, you could use tweezers, but I find that more of a pain in the butt than anything.
Jennifer Armstrong says, now I'm a sadder. Just got an update from UPS. My kit for tonight will not be here until Monday.
That sucks. Yeah. From UPS. I have no idea why that would be because all those kits were mailed on Friday. Why? What are they saying? Why is it late?
Oh, Toledo, it says in Toledo, 3 below on Sunday night. Yikes.
Yeah, see, I know it's coming.
This card looks so great. Love how you cut the layers.
I know. I always try to do something a little bit different.
The backings stick to me.
Oh,
Too much
okay.
static.
Okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. If those backings stick to you, this is what you're going to do. You are going to take, so this is pretty cool. You're going to take a blank sheet of paper right next to you. Okay, if you're right-handed, put on your right side. If you're left-handed, put on your left side, okay? So you're going to take this, your blank sheet of paper, watch me, and I'm going to put like 5 or 3, 4 strips of tape down there. Boom, they're down there. So what you're going to do then is you're going to peel it off and stick it. Peel it off, stick it, peel it off, stick it, peel it off, stick it. And they're just going to stick right here so you can throw all those away. Does that make sense? Peel it off, stick, peel it off, stick. I could do that on my on the next time I do the Pop Dots. But that's what you were talking about, because I now I know what you're talking about, and I have said that.
Sherry said it's probably delayed due to the weather, probably.
I wonder. But still, that's a long time for UPS.
Kathy Jantuk, I'm still watching you guys.
She is?
Yep.
No, she's not.
She's just said it.
Kathy, did you go off and come back on? Kathy is my special needs sister.
Are we using the one with more jewels or less jewels?
I think it has more, but it's the one that has the red and orange jewels. Kathy Jantic, if you're still here, I talk about...
She said yes.
Kathy, I talk about you often in this class. I tell them how wonderful you are. And I also tell them that even though you have, your personal issues, which, everybody has their issues, that your cutting, when you start to cut, that your cutting improved. When you used to do those scrapbook pages? And they probably don't believe me, but you tell everybody that how true that is. Your cutting did improve. Kathy's also the person that I sent my have to send a card to card. Do you still have that card, Kathy? If she doesn't, she's going to lie and say she does.
Robbie says, I know shipping companies in Texas have some delays because of that horrible pileup. You did tell us what a great cutter she was.
I did.
Carol got hers yesterday in Oregon. And she
That's
ordered regular mail and ordered Monday.
I know, and what's sad is we had Catherine in Florida. I don't want to say her last name. She emailed us today. She said she paid for UPS, and we screwed that up and sent it UPS mail. Thank God it got there yesterday, but
Oh, yikes.
I know I feel bad about that, so...
Carol, jeez. Jeez, oh man, no. I'm kidding. Yellow goes on flat, right?
Yellow goes on flat. Yeah, so those of you who are still cutting, you still cut. You're going to do this jewels tomorrow, or tonight, or whenever. But yeah, you're going to do this jeweling later. Okay, so there's a lot of jewels on this card.
I missed this part. Is the flower popped up on the base of the
Yes,
card?
it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Shannon got hers in California at 5 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, thank God. Can I have my little beverage?
Diane
Please?
got hers in Connecticut. USPS on Monday.
That's crazy. See, you just can't. I think the mail's getting better. Oh, and by the way, Card Kit 204 won't go on sale until, again, Sunday or Monday. My goal is Sunday, but I'm going to give myself to Monday, too, so I can't show you the cards for 204, which is going to be in 2 weeks.
Take a drink, Justine.
Okay.
Bermuda got it today. Wow.
Oh, good. Jennifer got hers?
It says Bermuda today.
Wonderful. What does Kathy say?
Can you please give me a scrapbooking page?
Show me the money, Kathy. Show me the money.
Dark green, is it flat on dark red?
Yes. Okay. So for...
Yeah, no mail Monday.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get all these sweatshirts out tomorrow, guys, UPS. They're going to be. My goal is to have them all UPS tomorrow by 1. Because UPS works on Monday, they don't stop, right? They're going to still push that through. Okay, so that big honking one goes right in the center.
Do you have the jewels they're going to show us? Jewel of the week?
Oh, I do. I absolutely do. Is that Vonda? Is Vonda on? Woo! Is Vonda on tonight?
Vonda Mishler?
Yeah.
Yes. I think I've seen her on there, yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, big one goes there. Now we have the small ones that kind of look silver. Actually, I think they're grayish. The smallest gray-looking ones they're going to go on the edges right here. Am I in screen? Yes. So those smaller looking grayish ones.
Sherry Olson says, when I try to search for items on your web page, it says it isn't
Yeah,
secure,
I don't know
won't
why.
let me.
Yeah, it will let you. You just have to say yes. And I don't know why it started to do that. That just happened to start recently.
How much are the sweatshirts?
It depends on your size and which one, because the Friday Night Walking has no color, so that's just a smidge cheaper. But they're anywhere between, oh God, Justine, help me,
They're like
$20 to $24?
Yeah, 20 to 24, somewhere around there. Give or take 85 cents or 95 cents.
Yeah. And you know how you guys buy like a sweatshirt and you open it up and you can tell it's cheap and it's just not the right material? I'm telling you guys, you're going to be very, very, very happy with these sweatshirts. Very happy.
Just wondering, are the kits always flower mandala themed, or are you just working through a stamp set?
No, you could look on our website and look at our stamps. They're not always flowers. The one was a square. I don't think the next one is a flower. It's more mandala. It's more just a straight mandala. But yeah, I guess for the most part, yes.
Are aqua and grayish crystals still on back order?
I don't know. Okay, so everyone look up. So those smallest, I think they're grayish. Brown, silver looking ones, they go in the tips there. Now you're gonna have notice that you have 3 left. I put them just right here, 3 in a row. Here, let me show you my finished card. Everyone look up. So just anywhere, 3 right there. So you're gonna have 3 left of those same colors. So you might as well just go ahead and put that on now.
Do you have extras left?
Of?
If we place an order late tonight with new stamps, will it go out tomorrow?
No. This is the deal, guys. If you place, we will have the new stamps and the dies on the website by, let's say by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. But I'm going to tell you right now, if it has the new dies on it, that will not ship at least until Tuesday, possibly Wednesday at the latest. And why is that? Because honestly, the only thing we've been doing is sweatshirts for the last 2 days and other orders. And we have not even started to bag or pack the dies yet. So we're going to do that on Monday. Okay? So if you order those dies, if you just order the stamps, those will go out. But if you order those dies, which will be on there too, that'll hold that up and we'll ship them on Wednesday. Okay? Does that make sense?
And Kathy, who asked about, do you always do flowers and mandala? She says, oh, okay, I really like them.
Oh. And you can always go back and look at our past classes. You could go back and look at our past cards. We do have men who take our classes, so I try not to make them too girly. I always keep in fact, there's 4 of them I think we have. I always try to keep my men in the back of my mind when I'm designing, because I won't do too cutesy. We like to use different colors. Okay, so the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to do green. And if you look at your loop-de-loops, guys, if you look at your loop-de-loops here, I put the greens on every other one, but I put them in the big loop. So you'll see a big loop and then a small loop, a big loop and then a small loop, a big loop and a small loop. And that's on that, that's on the green, the light green lime paper. So let me put like 2 on and let me show you what I mean. So those are where the greens are going to go, and they're every other one. So just let me put 3 on here and I'll show you. And I think
Linda
my glue
says,
just
wait till they
dried.
see Frankie. Hello. Will the ACA discount be an email or on the website?
On the website. Yeah, you're not going to get an email. It's going to be on the website.
Where are the new stamps under?
The new stamps are going to be under mixed media, and then wherever we have the squares. Okay,
What
so
about the dies?
those will be, oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on a Facebook page and let you know. So everyone look up, see how I have those greens on the bigger loops right there. And it's going to go every other one. So everyone look up and see this. And that's where those greens are going to go.
What glue do you use?
Glossy accents with this black tip. And if you buy the glossy accents with the black tip, we'll put the black tip on there. Right now we're out of the glossy accents. We expected it on Tuesday, so anyone who's ordered glossy accents in the last 3 days, you haven't gotten it in your order, but it'll ship to you on Tuesday. It's quiet because everyone's doing their jewels. It's the best part of the card. Okay, I'm gonna do my orange next. My orange, I had to do it. I had to go every single one. You guys have, I think, 87 crystals on this, so every single one of these dots are gonna get one of those oranges. Had to do it.
When you say, see, show the money to Kathy, she said, ask Mom.
Right, of course she did.
Jennifer Rodriguez says, missing a green crystal. Do you know the color?
Nope, but Jennifer, you do. If you look right here on your list. Ooh. I know. If you look here on your list, you can see everything's listed right there. It's dark moss green, 3 millimeter. So it's all right there.
Do the back order items ship automatically?
Yes.
When available?
Yes. The second we get them in, we ship them out.
Would you please repeat the order of adhering the pieces with popping? Thank you.
The only 2 layers that everything is flat except for 2 layers. The 2 layers that are popped are the inner lime green and then that mauve color paper. So those are the only 2 layers that are popped. The lime green and the mauve paper. Does that help you, whoever asked?
Carol, did you order the big bottle of Glossy Accent or the little one like Jennifer's using? If I already have a Glossy Accent, can I just buy the tip?
Yes, but it's not online. Just tell us if you have the big bottle of Glossy Accents, not the real big bottle, but the big bottle, I think it's 6 ounces or 2 ounces. That's the pink tip. And say you just need the pink tip, and we'll add that in to your total, which is only $5. If you need the black tip is also $5, and that's for the smaller bottle, which is 0.5 ounces.
Carol said she got the Glossy Access but didn't get the tip, but she bought the 2-ounce bottle. That's the bigger one?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not this. They have to buy the tip separately with them.
Correct. And then when you can put the tip on yourself, we put this black tip on because, believe it or not, it's very hard to put this black tip on, but very easy to put the pink tip on. Same exact procedure, not procedure, same exact way, direction. What word am I looking for?
How do you decide what gets popped? Is there a method?
No. On this one, no, there's not. And so when you do your own, you can do whatever you want. But what I want to do here is I wanted to use the stamp, and I want to do something different than pop every single layer. And I thought, ooh, how about if we just, kind of reverse it, pop flat, how would that look? And I came up with this. So same level popped. And you could do this if it was a bigger stamp. You could do this again. But I like there's only 2 layers, but, flat, pop, flat. I kind of like that.
On the lighter pink, I guess it's the mauve that we cut out the inside and outside.
Yes.
Did you punch out the little...
Yes. The outer circles I punched out, yes.
She said little Excelsior cut them out? I don't know.
I punched out the outer circles. That was it. Okay, so what's left right now, I believe they're all 5 millimeters. I'm not talking about the red. You have grayish and you have light peach, I believe, or light silk, one of the 2. So everyone look at the 2 jewels you have left. One's darker, one's lighter. The lighter ones are going to go down here on your base paper on those in the loop-de-loops. So the dark grayish, the darker ones, are going to go right here on the mauve pieces of paper. Okay, so you want the darker ones to go right here on this mauve paper.
I figured it out after I read it, Elaine.
What?
When I couldn't figure out her word, she was circle or, it said circles or cut them out, but hers like all ran together with an X and like, I didn't know what word she was going for. I figured it out after I read it. That's funny. But you answered her questions.
I usually could figure people out.
Well, that one I didn't till after the fact.
So my newbies are finishing the card, or even my oldies. Not, I shouldn't say oldies, my experienced people. You finish that card and you do these jewels later. I wouldn't even open up your jewels right now. If you finish your card, just wait, because we're almost done. And you're going to do the jewels later because it's the fun part. So it brings it to life. It's pretty. Isn't that pretty? I do like this. Okay, Justine.
It is. finished. Loved it. I love it or whatever.
Who's done?
Bobby McPherson.
Bobby. She loves it. Okay. Reds are going to go on these outside big ones. Bobby, don't get started on that other one yet.
Is a Shamrock the third card to make?
I think so. Only because that's going to be the easiest. Because the other one you're really going to need me on. So when we start to lose people, they could always rewatch it tomorrow. Because it's the easier one.
Said not a chance. Valerie says, I often put the jewels on the next day in natural light. They sparkle so much more in natural light.
It's true.
Color again on the flower that you're doing now. What color are you putting on there?
What I'm doing right now is the dark reds. Which, I don't have the list in front of me. I don't know if they're ruby or could be dark cyan.
Naomi Camps, just joining. Wow, I'm super late. Your creation is beautiful as always.
That's good. Naomi, did you buy a kit? If you bought a kit, don't start this card. Rewatch this part. And, because we're going to start the second cards in like 3 minutes.
Karen Plumley done.
We get to meet Karen Plumley.
She said sure did.
She's coming to Texas.
What color lasts before red?
That's that grayish. The lighter of the two. I'm sorry, the darker of the two. The darker of the two.
On the Sticks and Stones die, what exactly does it cut out?
Oh, I can't tell you that right here. It cuts out the layers. Whoops.
Is there somewhere we can see a sample of the scrapbook page like in the scrap pack?
I showed it last week. I showed actually all of them last week. So if you go, in that video still saved, if you go to the make-along last Friday, skip to the very, very, very end, and I showed you all the pages that we've had done to date there. So just go back and rewatch that video. And don't even watch the video. Just go to the very, very last part. You'll see them all.
Get a question. Technique question. Have you ever stamped on gilding flakes, and what ink would you use?
I could honestly say I don't want to answer that because I have not done that. So I don't know, and I'm not one to make something up. I don't know.
Karen Plumley, I'm excited to see you again and meet Justini. We're excited to see you too. Okay, that is what I needed. What is the name of the 6x6 paper on the card?
This is from our Fond Illusions pack. Stamp-listic has what? 6, 7, 6x6 packs of paper? Maybe 8?
My Krista Katana had an encounter with my glue gun. The Krista Katana lost.
Right, so before you do anything crazy like buy a new katana or a new tip,
She was seeing if you had replacement tips.
we do have replacement tips, but I'm going to see if I could save you $20. Take your katana, take your katana tip, and very easily look up, if whoever asked that, with your fingernail, just rub. See if you could just gently rub some of that glue off. I think you could save your tip if you just gently kind of, not rub, but kind of peel with your nail that glue off. See if that'll help. If it doesn't help, yes, we have a 2-pack of replacement tips for $20.
Gina Littlenut said, sounds like a question for Art Anthology.
I know it does, doesn't it? That's exactly who I thought. Kim, for my Art Anthology person, she would know that. And for those of you who guys, and I'll tell you closer, but Kim is going to be doing an hour-long presentation with the Oak Group on Art Anthology. You're going to want to watch it. I'm telling you, once we get started on that stuff, it's going to be fantastic. It really is.
Is there still spots open in Spring Bling, Texas?
Oh, God, Jess. I got to be honest with you. We only have like 35 people in Spring Bling, Texas, which is shocking to me. I think Philly is going to fill up kind of fast. We had, in the first 2 hours, we had, I think, 15 people registered. But yeah, no, there's sadly people in Texas, which I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. I'll be honest with you. Okay, so that's our card. We're done.
Center circle is flat, not pop dotted.
Center circle is flat, correct. Okay, so for those of you who are still working right now, and you may want to grab your camera because I'll have you take a close-up picture of that so you can see where the jewels go because it's really easy to see it on this screen. than it is sometimes on that page. The color page that we gave you, this page. Oh, actually, you could see the color. You could see the jewels on this page real easily.
Philly Spring Bling open today, yes.
Yep, just open today at like 4 o'clock. Yeah, these jewels right here, and that's on the Facebook post. Next week, I'll be sending all that information out via email. You can see the jewels placement right here. So for those of you who are behind, look there. And I think you'll be able to see those really easily. Okay, so
Which
I
jewel
need
is on the mauve paper?
the dark grayish, the dark like brownish one.
My friends want to know how many people total will be allowed to register for the Texas event.
100, that's it.
Any info on fall for Cali?
No, not yet. Okay, so we're going to put this one to the side, and if you are not done with that card, I need you to put that to the side, because we're going to work on the next card, and I need everyone to be together on this, okay?
I got a question on the katana. My black katana tip keeps falling out. Any suggestions on getting it to stay in?
Nope, no. And that's weird. I've never heard that before. Maybe email me that question, and I'll email it right to them. But email me that question.
And Naomi said, I was able to get the glue off, but the tip really melted. I tried reshaping it, but it didn't work.
Yeah, okay, then you are going to need a new tip.
Where can I find them on your website?
When you put in the order, I don't think they're on the... I don't have them on that website because I don't want people just to buy the tips, because most of the time you don't need the tips. No, most of the time they're fixable. But next time you place the order, in your comment section, put you want replacement tips, and you get 2 tips for $20. So we'll just add that into your order, okay? So just put that on there.
And how's the waiting list for Cleveland?
I'm telling you, for those people, we have 6 people on the waiting list, and I believe they're going to be called next week. So for those of you who are remotely interested in being on that wait list for Cleveland, I think if you get your name in right now, I think you're going to have a very, very good chance of getting in, or at least have that opportunity be given to you. But I would get your name on that list, though. Okay, so we're going to do this card.
Damn, it just went to pick up one of my jewels with my tweezers and it ended up shooting and bouncing off the wall. Oh, well,
correct.
That's one in history.
Well, that's very nice.
Tracy.
Who's going to bed?
Tracy Neal.
Tracy Neal, why is she leaving us so quick?
Good night, all. I'm catching the second catch on replay.
Tracy, are you working tomorrow?
Popped it on.
Okay, so we're going to go to this card. Whoops. And we're not going to do the card base yet. We're going to do the medallion first. And that's not a flower. I think that's more of a medallion.
I'm hoping to cancel Cleveland and go to Philly. Is that possible?
Who said that?
Carrie.
You would have to know that. You would have to let us know that relatively soon.
When is Cleveland?
Sooner than later. I don't even know. Okay, so let's go to this card.
We have another person that says, register for Cleveland, but my husband doesn't want me to fly yet in April. Can I transfer it to Philly?
Guys, I'm not going to answer these questions right now. You have to email us. You have to email us. Please, please, please. Okay, let me have the that second thing.
Guess you need the kit, huh?
Yep. Okay. So, everyone get out your second packet. Take that out. Oh, and you're going to have this in here too. You don't want that yet. That goes to your St. Patrick's card. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day card. Okay.
Tracy said, I'm like you, Jennifer, always working, but got up really early this morning and my eyes aren't focusing anymore.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Have a good night.
Good night. Okay. This is funny because I am very confused on how I did this.
Pat says, done playing for the night. Just stab myself with my sharp but wonderful scissors.
Well, you have to make sure that, well, if you have a kit, make sure that you watch tomorrow. So you can do this tomorrow.
Do all 3 cards come in class 203?
Yes, they do. Okay, so I don't want to do the base yet. Let's do, I don't want to do the base yet. So we're going to do the base in a sec. We're going to do the base after we cut these flowers, okay? So I just want you to take your stamped images. You have, how many stamped images do you have? 5. You should have 5 stamped images, everything else put to the side. Okay, because that card base is going to be tricky, but very, very easy to do, okay? And please, for the love of God, please, please, please don't jump the gun and do this card base without me, because there is some little tricks that I have to show you about first, okay? So we're all doing the medallion together. Once you're done with the medallion, just wait for me, okay? I want to do that card base together. So the first thing you're going to notice is that you have two browns exactly the same image. I need you to go ahead and cut up both of those images. And just so you know where we're going with that, of course, the first one's going to be on the front of the card, which is going to be the base. Everyone look up. Base. And then when you open it, so you don't see all those pop dots ugliness there, this is where the second one needs to go. So we hide that, okay? So that's why we're going to cut out two. But we're not going to adhere anything. We're just going to cut that out. So let's go ahead and just cut out this image. Okay? And then, of course, once we cut out both images, we're going to take that black pen and we're going to go ahead and outline that. Okay, so for Spring Bling, for those people who wanted to move to Philly from Cleveland, you have to let us know that sooner than later. Because we won't have to charge you if you let us know sooner than later. So just let us know, like, within this week of what you intend to do, and we could absolutely accommodate you.
Are the projects the same at every Spring Bling location?
Yes, they are. Good question, yes. So the projects are going to be the same in Cleveland, same in Texas, same in Philly. Now, they will change during our fall event, but for these 3 weekends, yes, they are. All three are exactly the same. Yes, yes, yes. So does anybody have any other questions right now? And I think I'm going to cut this out slower than what I'm used to.
On the sweatshirt, what does Friday night cliff walking mean?
It means, which could very, very much happen on this card, because you're following me to a T, that sometimes I make mistakes, and I'll make a mistake, and because you're doing this with me, you all make the same mistake until A, I realize I just made a mistake, or B, someone's screaming on the Facebook page, no, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, and then I have to go back and fix it. What's good about that is it proves that everything can be fixed, but it's also funny because that's what we call Friday night cliff walking, because you all just follow me right over the cliff. And when it happens, you know what I'm talking about. It actually happened once so bad that I had to give everybody a new piece the following week in their kit.
I can book the hotel later. I'm going
Yes.
to register for Philly.
Yes, you can book well, you don't even have the link for Philly yet. You'll have that next week. So yes, go ahead and register. And honestly, for those people who need to change, I'm asking you, just please let us know sooner than later, because if you ask us within this week, we'll be able to help you. But if it's past this week, I don't think we are going to be able to help you.
Can we register for Spring Bling and just have the project shipped to us?
Oh, why would you want to spend that much money and do that? You're going to have no explanation. There's only really 5 projects. You don't want to do that.
I had to tinkle. Do we cut these 2 blacks the same way?
Yes, and I see them as dark brown, but yes. You were just cutting them totally out.
Did Meridian Blue go out yet?
No. Half and half.
And where did the one with the finger knife go? On the video, you showed a finger knife that really looked useful. What was that?
Exactly that, finger knife. And again, that's going to be on that first tab under online class products. And it's cheap. I think it's like $8, $7.95. And actually, I'm going to use that finger knife when we go to do this St. Patrick's Day card.
Russell Koopman, we are now able to order the new bundle of stamps on sale, correct? Where
No.
do I find that?
Nope, they're not on there, Russell Koopman. We have Jet, who went back to Florida this week to do some housekeeping and to get some cold or warm clothes. And then Beth went on vacation. So we were like two men down. So everyone kind of like had to take over everyone else's job responsibilities this week. So we will get those new stamps and dies on the website tonight. I'm not going to go to bed until that's done.
So where can I register for Philly?
Philly, you have on our website. It's on our website on the right-hand side.
Did you bundle the dies?
I will. I haven't because they're not on there, but I will. Again, they're not on there yet. In fact, I think I even said when we did it, it'll be on there by Friday, and it might even be there Friday after class.
Dana Reed said 5 of us coming from northern Mississippi to Dallas. Whoop whoop! We are
I know.
So
I
excited.
can't wait too. I saw that. I'm very excited. It's gonna be fun. Dallas is gonna be fun. I thought we were gonna have a heck of a lot more people. I thought we were gonna have more people from the surrounding states too, and I'm kind of shocked by that, to be quite honest.
How long are these videos available? So if I order the kit 2 or 3, I can still watch the replay?
Yes, I never delete them. Now, if Facebook has a shelf life for them, they may delete them. But honestly, we have so many views on our videos that I think Facebook likes that, and I don't think they're going to delete them. At least not anytime soon. But they are there.
Are you bundling the stamps?
I'm bundling.
The stamps are the ones if you order all of them for ACA members.
Correct. The stamps are only being bundled for ACA people. So if you're a current ACA or a Scrap Pack member, and you have to be current, you're going to get them on sale. For those of you who are not, you're going to pay just the price. Because ACA people are cut above, and Scrap Pack, we like to do special things for them every now and then.
If you asked Russell Koopman a question, her answer was yes. I don't remember what you guys were asking. And do many people come alone to Spring Blings?
No, not many people, but I tell you, we probably have maybe about 10 for every event. And I'm telling you, there's a couple in here that come alone. And if you come alone, I make sure that I sit you with somebody who I know is like a little bit dynamic. And seriously, you're fast friends by the end. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, Diane Rapay, she comes alone every single time. And she always ends up having a great time.
Sandy says, Texas people are last-minute registers. Trust me, I've been training administrative coordinator for 25 years.
Well, I hope that's the case, because I thought that Texas was going to sell out. I really did. And I cannot believe it's only at 35 people right now. Philly's going to have more people by the morning than Texas.
Shannon says, we have COVID still crazy in California. Can't imagine going anywhere. Have fun. So jealous.
I know that.
And Jill says, I signed up for Scrap Pack on January 31st. Do I get the deal?
Yes. Yes, if you want the deal, yes.
Are you going to black line
Yes.
the backs of the 2 brown?
Yep. Everything that we cut that has that outline, absolutely.
Cheryl O'Connor, I'm coming alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. We have about 10 people that come alone.
Sarah's going alone.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, so I mean, and you do. And Justine and I will be there for Philly. If we go over 50 people with Philly, Peggy's going to be there.
What are we getting?
Something to drink.
I'm looking like, I don't know what you want.
Thank you.
Tammy says, luckily my hubby and I will be fully vaccinated before Dallas.
I think a lot of people will.
I mean, we had 100 people at Spring Bling here in was it September?
Yep.
That was before vaccinations. I mean.
Yep, and it was fine. You had to wear your mask when you're up, but when you were in your seat, you could have your mask off. And remember, you have a 6-foot table, and you're not crammed together. You really do have a lot of space around your table. I actually felt very safe.
Yeah.
And this is somebody who doesn't go a lot of places because of COVID.
Does Texas conflict with Easter or spring break?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm sure we checked it, but.
Mm-hmm.
Come to Dallas. Our group is a hoot, and we will talk to you.
We are. That's where we're going.
I think
Oh.
someone's talking to people coming along.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, no, everyone who comes to Spring Blings and Croptoberfest, I mean, they're nice people. We very rarely have problems. Even if you're unhappy, we try to fix your unhappiness.
Lee says, I used to come alone. You matched me with Angela. Now we're besties.
Yeah, exactly. really, I can't even believe that, Lee.
Valerie says, I will be there by myself at Philly. Although my nephew may come, but he doesn't know his schedule yet, so he can't sign up. I just put my deposit in for Philly.
That'd be awesome. Okay, so how are we doing? Do we have our 2 brown pieces or black if you see black?
Are the Spring Blings nonstop classes, or do we get free crop time?
You guys get a lot of crop time. You get a lot of crop time, so you're gonna bring out things that you work on. And our classes are, we do 4 of them with you, and they're about 2 hours in length.
Oh yeah.
We play bingo Saturday night. You don't have to play bingo, but I've never had anyone not play bingo. Actually, I take that back. I've had 2 people not play bingo. They're a little bit older and they went to bed. But you don't have to play bingo. We play bingo Saturday night. Give out tons of prizes. Yeah, and that's really about it. No, you have a ton of time. And all of these events, remember, they officially start Thursday morning, but they start Wednesday night at 7 o'clock and they go through Sunday at noon. So, I mean, it feels like a long time, but, I mean, you're there Wednesday night, all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday. And then Sunday, really, I'm not going to lie, if you scrap, you're going to scrap very little. It's really just cleaning up. But it's a lot of time, but it goes by very fast.
I would have to travel from Michigan for Cleveland. How much crafting stuff would I need to bring?
Oh, it's totally whatever you want to work on. I have some people, I won't mention any names, Lee Wilkins, who bring a car full of stuff and make 1 card. And I have someone like Peggy, our store manager, who brings just a basket full of stuff and makes all our Christmas cards. So, I mean, it's totally up to you. You bring whatever you want to work on. Whatever you want to work on.
Blair Hobby says, I have low immunity and I felt comfortable in September.
Good. Yeah, see, I mean, I did too. I really did. The food came out, it was all bagged. They had, by the coffee and drinks all day, they had little hand sanitizers. Okay, so for this guy, let me show you, I'm to my yellow right now. Everyone look up. Let me show you on my done card what I want you to cut. You're just going to go a layer in, so everyone look up. Just a layer in, and I want these little like loop-de-loops here, like these ram horns. Take that all the way down. I want that loop there. Come up to the ram horns again and all the way around there. So you kind of see where I'm cutting right there. So we're going to take a look at that because that's going to be your next layer.
Does Philly interfere with Mega Meat dates?
I don't think so. No. Because if the Mega Meat goes, Philly's going to be the week after Mega Meat.
We will bring Carlos from Mississippi. Ha, ha, ha.
But I don't think, I don't know anything, but I just don't think Mega Meat's happening.
Robbie says, I practically bring my entire craft room to Blings and make nothing.
I know, it's so true. It is so true.
Russell Koopman said, I won the prize for bringing the least amount of stuff to Craptemberfest.
I know, she did. She really did bring hardly anything.
And there are snacks galore, Elena says.
Yep, we have snacks, definitely
we bring
snacks.
Wine?
Well, this is the deal with alcoholic beverages, okay? The answer to that, the official answer is no. However, what you bring into the hotel and what you bring put into your glass to bring into the crop room is nobody's business but yours. So I don't expect you to set up a bar. And I know I have people in Cleveland right now that are laughing because they really do set up a bar in Cleveland. But yeah, you could bring your thing of wine and hide it in a bag and keep it next to your table and put that in your cup that's not see-through. Absolutely. Do we have people do that? I'm going to say probably half our people do that.
Tammy Pennington, I'll be flying, so I'll try not to bring more than a suitcase of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just have to have a goal on what you're going to work on.
Wendy Corella says, oh my God, I just saw that I want to die naming. Can I tell you all how excited I am? Thank you guys so much.
Oh, that's funny. I do want to tell you some of the names that we had, like, on the finalists. They were so good. They were really good.
Alcohol. Oh, God.
That's what I'm saying. I'm blown away that Texas is not sold out right now. I'm more shocked at that than anything.
Gina said, I just pulled a horrible cramp in my hand. I gotta quit. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on
Good.
replay.
Good. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Am I in the
Dana
frame?
Reed says, I keep the little bottles of Fireball in my crop bag.
There you go. No, but we definitely have drinkers. Now, do they drink every night? No. Saturday night seems to be the biggest drinking night. And you don't have to drink. I don't drink.
I don't.
Justine doesn't drink, so it's not like if you don't drink, don't be like, oh my God, it's an alcoholic
To tell you
event.
the truth, I didn't know anybody drank there.
Oh, seriously?
No.
Jean was sloshed.
Jean who?
I think wasn't Jean's birthday?
No, I didn't pay attention.
That whole back corner, Angela.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The whole back.
I was working too hard.
The whole back left corner. They came back from dinner Saturday. They were
The one that had the
sloshed.
birthday cake and stuff? Someone got a birthday cake in? The one?
Yes.
Oh, well,
Oh my God, that whole group was like sloshed.
could you show what you're cutting?
Yep.
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay, so look up. That's what I'm cutting.
I think people are still COVID gun shy, but numbers are through the roof in Texas. Where is the Cleveland event?
It's actually, and I'll send out an email of all 3 of these events next week, as soon as we get the link for the hotel for Philly. It's actually a suburb, which is outside of Cleveland. It's in, where's it at? Is it in Avon?
Yeah, it's in Avon.
It's in Avon, but the good thing about where it's at is it's only like 15 minutes from our physical store.
And Angela King says we were not sloshed.
Okay, Angela, you know you were sloshed.
Claire Hobby said that was my fault. I gave them margaritas before
Right.
dinner.
See?
Kate Miller said and loud.
Right. Angela.
Peggy Nix. Oh, Westlake.
Westlake, it's in Westlake. I don't know. I asked you and you're like, yeah, Avon. I didn't even think. I should have known right away I was going to be wrong. Thank you, Pegsty. Jeez, oh man.
Oh, man. It wasn't the... I thought the hotel we were looking at was going to be in Avon at one time. Because I thought... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Doubletree, Westlake.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying Westlake, Westlake. Sorry!
And the hotel, this is the other thing in Texas, that Texas hotel, it is so flippin' cool. That's the one that gives you 2 drinks during happy hour every single day for free. And I thought, oh my God, that's going to solidify it. Who doesn't like to? I mean, I may even have a glass of wine. I won't be able to teach after that.
I said Drizo man? Did I say?
I don't know. But Justine, you could have a cocktail there. You would have one of those foo-foo cocktails.
How far is Spring Bling from Valley View?
Valley View. Valley View isn't Valley View by Brunswick?
No, Valley View. Mm-hmm.
Isn't
show us what you're cutting again, please?
Isn't Valley View by Brunswick? It's behind Brunswick, isn't it? Isn't that Valley View?
That's Valley City.
Oh, Valley View is Independence.
That's the one that's down in the thing,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Valley View, half hour away?
Yeah. 40-ish minutes probably, I would say. Oh, because you take the
No,
highway.
yeah, half hour.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I was thinking 45 minutes because I was thinking the Spring Bling or the Croptemberfest before that when I had to go all the way back to the store. Yeah.
Right.
I really want to do your make along on Fridays. I want to know what all I need to do.
So, our make-alongs, so you interrupt me, Justine, if there's any questions.
Okay.
So our make-alongs are every other Friday, so the Friday we don't have class. So next week it's going to be our make-along. If you have not...
No, Deborah. Well,
what'd she say?
just she has to stay in the hotel. She lives in Bay.
No, not at all. It's more fun when you stay in the hotel, but absolutely you don't have to stay in the hotel.
Cut off the pirate hat looking parts.
Yes, you do. Whoever said that, that's funny. So every other week when we're not doing an official class, we do a make-along with Jennifer. And it's supposed to be just you do a craft and we sit here and do it together, but you guys want to do everything that I do. So we this time made it so that we're making an anniversary/birthday book. Oh, I think I just jumped off a cliff here. Yep, I did.
Help the tape.
Every time I start talking, I do that. So next week, we're doing a birthday book, but we started last Friday. So if you're interested, I would say go back and watch last Friday's class. But the only thing that you need is you need some hard black chipboard. And again, this is all on our website, very cheap, magnets, and acetate. if you want to do it exactly the way I'm doing it. If you don't, then you're going to use stuff in your own craft room. But I would go back and watch that video from last week. So you're caught up. And if you don't, I don't think you're going to be behind. Jeez.
Yes, cut off the pirate hat, but leave the octopus arms.
Yes, that's true. I really want to tell them the names that we had to choose from. Maybe tonight's not the time.
Is this, and this all the same piece?
Yep.
Okay, good. Because I'm thinking, do I not have a little piece of that? Oh, I got scared for a minute.
Justina's the one that packs the class kits, so when she looks ahead and she can't figure out what I have done, she gets a little nervous. Hey, Angela King, have you gotten your shot yet? I would assume that you have. Darn it, I did it again.
Is this the same stamps throughout for the make-along? Is it the same stamps throughout for the make-along?
It can be if you want it to be, but if not, you could have different stamps. I'm going to be using different stamps, 4 different stamps, but you could have it the same stamp for sure.
She said yes, she did, absolutely. Get her shot.
Mm-hmm.
Did you post the names of the dies somewhere?
Yes, on the Facebook page. Okay, thank God we only have to do that one once. And again, with this, when you black outline, make sure you do this very slowly, too, because there's too many circles. Boy, I cut this like a child. Oh, my God, this is horrible. Thank God for the black pen.
Where do you live, Abigail? 3 to 8 inches of snow and sleet. Ew.
That's coming our way.
We're good. Is it Sunday into Monday, or is it Monday
Yes.
into Tuesday?
No, I think it's, I don't know now.
Well, I think it's Sunday into Monday is 4 to 8.
Is it really?
Yeah, it might be
I hope it's the later because Jet's coming home then. No, she's coming back Wednesday, right?
No, she'll be back Tuesday night, so
Oh.
she should miss it. It should be. Yeah. The stamp should be called Cruella since the octopus legs look like Cruella bottom.
That's actually would have been a good name for this stamp.
Yeah, Sunday into Monday. Yeah, ooh. Abigail lives in Washington. Yeah, we're going to be getting that Sunday night. Might be calling in sick Monday.
Okay.
No.
Oh my God. All the people are going to want their dies and their stamps. All the stamps are packed. The new stamps are packed. It's
Robbie,
just the
you're coming in
dies.
just in time for the snowstorm.
No. Oh, yeah, she is. Yeah, Robbie.
Flying in Sunday.
I know, Robbie, it is going to be freezing when you're here next week. I mean, like, barely cold.
We got 2 storms coming in next week.
And Robbie, let me just tell you right now, you're going to come and you're going to be like, have you not done anything with Art Anthology? And I'm going to tell you right now, the answer is no. So, like, even like the Post-it notes on the little things that you have, we have done nothing. Well, actually, I moved some stuff to the storage unit, but we have done nothing with Art Anthology. So we desperately need you.
Your sister said hi, Justine and Jennifer again, and I didn't read it.
Who, Kathy?
Lynn says, poor Kathy. She's been watching and been ignored.
Kathy has not been ignored.
We've been talking to her. She's so.
Oh,
she
my
probably
God.
came back on again, and she's saying hi.
Oh, the second shop,
Maggie.
Maggie's sick. And Maggie's
Yeah.
a nurse, too, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
I heard that a lot, the second one.
Yeah, Maggie is a nurse. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to this red one. Hopefully you're all following me. I know my newbies may be a little bit worried right now, but you'll catch up. Trust me, trust me, trust me.
Terry Conti said Ursula.
That would have been that would have been a much better name. You're right. I agree. Where were you when we were naming them?
Robbie said, show the newbies how you fixed your cutting mistake.
I should have.
I
Okay.
know where Robbie can get a sweatshirt. That's funny.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how I want you to cut this red one here in a second. Just give me a hot second.
What is Art Anthology?
Ooh, Art Anthology is a cool company that we just purchased that we're very excited about, but I don't want to talk about that tonight. But we will talk about that definitely later.
Many people saying the second shot was bad. Like
Really? Well, that's not good.
Angela said neither of hers did anything to her.
Okay,
No
so
side
I want
effects.
everyone to look up real quick so everyone understands this. So even if you're not here, I want you to please look up, okay? So I want this little petal or whatever you want to call it from this piece. But I want you to go all the way down and cut into that like little pointy piece, because what we're going to put on top of that pointy piece is this middle piece that has the point right there. And I want that to show, not that red to show from underneath that piece. So if you cut like to the point or into that black, you're going to see the red underneath that. So I want you, as you cut all the way down here, like I did here, cut all the way down, go all the way down to the pointy piece, and make it a curve and come back up, because this point is going to be hidden. But I want this all to come down and come back right back up, okay? So go ahead and cut that red piece out just like that.
Can we get this stamp?
This stamp, yes, this is one of our new stamps. And this is one that everyone's saying, why isn't it on the website? This will be on the website by the time you wake up tomorrow morning.
You all purchased Art Anthology?
We did purchase Art Anthology. Yep, that was the big news last week.
Maggie says she works in dietary.
The formal announcement has not gone out yet, but yes, we told everybody officially on our make-along last Friday. Yes, we purchased Art Anthology. And personally, I could not be more excited. And truth be told, and Stacy, the former owner, would tell you, I went to Stacy, I'm going to say 2 years ago. And I told her if she ever wanted to sell her company that I absolutely was interested in buying it. And I love mixed media. Mixed media is one of my loves. I love it, I love it, I love it. And it's just the next thing that we could be a part of. Now, Art Anthology's name's going to stay the same. The website's going to be staying. It's going to be totally different. Art Anthology is going to be Art Anthology. It's just going to be run and, done by Stamplistic people. But it's going to be Art Anthology. Like, I have a person that's going to be doing Art Anthology on these little sideshows, and it's going to be good. You're going to love it. And if you love the way we teach, we're going to teach you how to use Art Anthology if you've never used it before. And you'll either like it or you hate it. But either way, we teach it to you. But it's fun. I just love it. I love altered media.
Why did Steven sell? He just bought it.
Very long story. But yeah, it's ours now. Okay, so I'm going to outline this.
Bobby McPherson, I always thought they were expensive. Art Anthology, that is.
Well, the good news is, as you know me, everything with Art Anthology we make in-house. And actually, we hired Robbie from Texas. She's going to come in once a month for a full week, 8 days, really. And she's going to be one that makes everything in-house. But like for the make-alongs and things like that, we're not going to make you buy like full sets of stuff. We're actually going to be able to make little packets of stuff and make it very affordable like we do in these classes here. So you can buy a class and you could do the class with us without spending $40, $50 on a kit that you may or may not like. Now, if you like it after the class, absolutely go ahead and buy the stuff.
Could she please show the pieces she just cut?
I'm a firm believer, look up, I'm a firm believer of not selling you guys stuff that's, $40, $50, $60, $70 for a make-along if you don't even think you're going to like it. So I think you're in about a month when we start rolling all that out, I think you're going to be very happy. For those people who are Art Anthology fans, you're even going to be more happier because we're going to be doing a lot of different things too. Okay, so that was that. Now, you have this one piece. Now, you have to be very careful with this last piece because this last piece, I want a lot of things out of here. This last piece, if you look at my main carding, everyone look up, you're going to cut this middle out. You're going to cut these little shapes out of here. They're going to be glued right on top of here, so you're going to have to cut this right on the piece, and then you're going to cut these loop-de-loops out, okay? So all of these pieces have to be cut out, but I need you to be careful because I need these loop-de-loops, these little guys that go on the red piece, and this inside. Okay, does everyone see that? It all comes from one piece. So don't take your scissors and go right through those pieces. Have a goal, know where you're going. So like I'm first going to cut out, here, look up again, please. I'm first going to cut out these things. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to go right down to this and cut out those little things right there. But I would be careful because I need this guy right here. So I'm not going to go cut into him. I'm going to cut to that. So I'm going to cut this out and I'm going to black line out, outline it and stick it right on my red. Then I'm going to take my scissors and cut into this and black outline that and stick it right on my red. Flat on my red. And same thing, I'm going to go do that all the way around. So I would suggest you doing that at least right now the same way. Any questions?
Nope. Looks like octopus with eyes.
Okay.
Tammy says, Simplistic and Art Anthology were getting the most of my crafty money anyway. Now it's all going to the same place.
So funny. Who said that, Tammy Pennington?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. There's some people who don't like mixed media, and I appreciate that.
I have a picture of a camera on part of mine.
Yep. Everyone's paper is going to look a little bit different. Same color scheme, so it works.
Could you please hold up the red piece again?
Mm-hmm. Where the heck did that piece go?
How do you end the cut of the little ovals?
Right there. I'm just going to go right to that piece. Look up. I'm just going to go right to that piece. Right to that top. And I'm probably going to cut one more and then cut that center out. Here's the red piece. The person wanted to see the red piece. So you're going to be very careful and just go right to that center. And then stop because you want that center. What time is it, Justine?
10:10.
Good.
Wendy Baker, I never miss a Simplistic kit or AA. I'm so freaking excited it will be taught by you all. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited too. You have no idea. I'm very excited. Once we're ready, we'll roll everything out and let you know things. I mean, you can still order and everything right now, but we have a lot of things planned, and there's still a lot of things that have to be moved over and switched over, and that's a slower process than I want. But by the end of this month, we're going to be ready to rock.
Lee says she's missing the current piece on the vanilla paper.
Lee, you don't have this piece? This should be the last piece you have. There should only be one more piece left, and it's going to be this piece. And I can't believe we would have missed all these pieces.
No, because 5 is an easy number to count. I'm having sharp back pain, so I have to lie down, but I'll be listening and watching, just not crafting.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I hope you feel better, Elaine. Kathy, I'm still watching.
My Kathy?
Mm-hmm.
The heck is wrong with her? Kathy, why are you still watching? Kathy, did Mom give you the cruise postcard? Try not to lose these guys. Lee, do you really not have that one piece?
Are the loops and small center pieces flat? Missing those pieces, 2 pieces. What?
There's not 2 pieces. It's 1 piece. You should have 1 piece left, Lee, and it's just the 1 piece left. That's all you should have left. You should have the 2 browns. You should have these 2 browns. You should have this piece, and then just this. That's it.
And the red.
Oh, in the red. I'm sorry. Yes, in the red. Okay, so I'm going to take my black outline, and I still am going to outline these outlines. And then I'm going to adhere these flat against my red right away, because I don't want to lose these.
Kathy said, I want to watch you. She said no. I don't know what
Mom didn't give her the postcard.
postcard. What?
The cruise. I asked her if Mom gave her the cruise postcard.
No, Lee says no.
Then Lee, then you're missing that 1 piece. I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to finish this. You'll be able to put the main base of the card together, but can you email us and we'll send you out that missing piece right away? I know. We are very bummed when that happens, because when we put these kits together, if there's 8 pieces, we literally count to 8 every single time we put a kit together. So that's why we beg people to kind of like look everywhere to see if it's stuck on the bottom of a card or something. You know, on the base of the card, or if it's stuck to, I don't know, something.
Your mom said, yes, I did.
Oh.
And Carol says, what is next Friday's craft?
Carol, it's the like part 2 of last Friday's, that memory book that we're making. We're just gonna make two more medallions. So again, I'm gonna put these little guys inside my red piece, and these are going flat. Oh, Lee, do you not have a Shamrock card in your packet? Why does she not have a Shamrock card?
I don't know. I was saying that. You know what I mean?
Lee, do you have a Shamrock card in there?
Are the balloon-looking pieces flat on the yellow?
Yes.
She said she doesn't have that in there either.
Oh, wow. Then I don't know what happened, Lee. Let us, and it's funny because we literally had one kit left, and that was the kit that you got. So I'm wondering what happened to that kit. Let me, you don't have to come pick it up. If you want to come pick it up, you can. I'll be at the warehouse tomorrow, but you're going to have to like text me to let me know that you're on the way. However, I could also stick it in the mail to you right away too. So totally your call. I'll give you some pop dots though if you come out and get it for your trouble. Okay, so now
What do we need to order if you want to do? I think the same person asked about the craft along.
Yep.
Make along.
Yep. The magnets, the acetate. Actually, watch last Friday's make along, because that's going to give you some direction, and you really need to be caught up just a little bit. But it's really just the acetate, the black, chipboard. Whoops.
How does that sticker maker work?
The black chipboard, I'll tell you in a second. The black chipboard and the magnets, acetate, black chipboard. Oh, and you are going to need some good black paper. But I would definitely watch the make along from last week so you know kind of what we're doing. Okay, so I am going to cut one of these. Again, don't cut in that circle.
Wow, I haven't seen a Xyron thingy in years.
Oh, I use my sticker maker a lot for these little guys.
Misty said, what you cutting?
I'm cutting. I'm bummed that Lee doesn't have a full kit. I'm cutting this round piece right here, which is going to go flat on my yellow. So everyone look up real quick. I'm cutting these round pieces right here, but do not go to that middle. Remember, I need that tip in that middle, so don't go to that middle. This is important, guys. Important, important, important. Do not go to this tip. I need this whole middle. Okay, don't go to that tip. But I'm cutting out that this little round piece, and this is going to go on the yellow piece flat. Now, whoever asked, this is about a 1-inch opening, and I drop my sheet of paper in there, just like so, and then I pull, and it becomes a sticker.
Yeah, Jill, this is saved on Facebook. You can watch it at any time.
So that's flat. Okay? So is everyone good? Lee, seriously, I'm bummed. Especially because your hubby came out.
Don't forget your black lines on those pieces.
I did my first one.
And she said, don't worry.
Well, I do. I don't like that. Believe me, we could do 300 things right, and the one we do wrong, it bothers me a lot. Do you think you might come out tomorrow? I'm going to do 2 and then throw it through the Xyron machine.
Please show us the teardrop again.
I'm cutting right to that point. And then just going across, and because it's black, you're not going to see it. So I'm going right to that point from the middle. I'll show you. Let me finish this. Okay, whoops. Look, there's that teardrop right there. There's another one. Okay. Lee, did you buy a sweatshirt? You could pick up a sweatshirt tomorrow, too.
She goes, not tomorrow. Next weekend, Peggy brings my cut above to Broadview Heights.
Oh, okay. We'll do that, Lee, and she had done that. We're just not going to keep it there at the warehouse. So if we bring it, you have to come pick it up within a couple days, please, because we just don't have that kind of stuff to house product there at the warehouse. So that's why I had to go back to the store. So we'll bring it. You just let us know when you need it or when you're going to come pick it up. So you see how that's not even, we're not going to even be able to tell that piece because we have so much black right there. And I'm still keeping that center. How's everyone doing? Are we good? Boy, this is like getting the most out of this paper. Hey, Lee, if you're not going to come out next week, then why don't you just let me mail you this so you could finish your card right away? I mean, you could still come out and get your stuff, but I could mail this piece to you. Let's take a sister roll call. Kathy, are you still here? There's no way she's still here. I think she keeps leaving and coming back.
Do you have the jewels of the week for us to see?
Oh, I do. Let me get these adhered and I'll show you.
She said yes. Kathy's here.
Oh my God.
You know, since Ohio lifted the curfew, I saw online that now like salad bars and buffets can open.
Ooh.
I would never do that.
No, either would I. Who the heck would do that? Oh.
She said, don't be silly. I'm working all week. I won't have time to do it.
Okay, Lee. Well, I'm very, very, very sorry.
What is the name of the marker and type of ink that is used?
Mm-hmm. We use VersaFine Black, and it's a mono twin marker. And they're both on our website. Now, these little, like, loop-de-loop things that you're doing that look like little parachutes, there is not much of a color difference, but there's enough color difference just to make it, you know, stand out, make it a little bit different. So for those of you who are like, oh, we didn't have to do that because you really didn't have that much of a color difference. Nah, it gives us that added dimension.
Are Kathy and Lois coming on the Alaska cruise?
No, but Kathy's coming on the Western Caribbean cruise. It's going to be her first time, and she's going to have a blast. She has no idea how much fun she's going to have. Well, she's like me last year. And now I'm going to cut my middle. And those areas.
Kathy says, call me tomorrow. You going to bed, Kath?
Yep. She never goes to bed at 10.
She goes to bed at 10?
Yes. She takes those pills. Now, I know I have cut into some of my black here, but I'm not worried about that because I'm going to put my black lines back in.
She said she's not going to bed.
She's not going to bed now?
She said no.
So I'm going to show you this because I'm sure as you're cutting this, you're thinking, oh, well, I screwed this up. You didn't. I'll show you this before I black outline it. Mine's going to look just like yours. Okay, look up. So if you look up, you can see that my loops are sort of cut off. And I'm okay with that because I'm going to put my black lines in right now. Okay. Oh my God, now I'm starting to get hungry. People are like, God, she likes to eat. Yeah, I do like to eat.
Are all the layers popped?
No. Actually, we haven't popped anything yet. We laid all that flat. And hold on, we'll talk about the popping here in a second.
Taco Bell.
No. Well, I could do Taco Bell because I'm going to be up late. Okay, so at this point, yes, all the layers are popped. Meaning, so everyone look up. First of all, don't worry about this extra piece. Put this extra piece to the side. We don't need this extra piece yet, okay? So meaning this piece gets popped onto there, this piece gets popped onto here, and this piece gets popped onto here. So yes, once you put those little loop-de-loops in these middle two pieces, that one right there and that one right there, all these pieces get popped. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Pop these. So as I'm doing this, because this will take some time, and you guys could still ask questions, do you guys want to hear some of the names we had to choose from the dies? Does that interest you guys at all? I'm telling you, they were really good names. I mean, it was difficult to do. So much so that the names are so good we're keeping them because we might use them for future things.
Andy's up late too.
Yeah, he is. God, is it a full moon outside?
Everyone said yes, hearts, thumbs up.
Okay, good. So if anyone has any questions, though, I want you to ask, okay? And Justine, this is what I want you to do. I want you to pull out. They're all numbered there. So can you go into number 1 and pull out number 1? So at least they could see it, and then we'll tell them the contenders. No, can you do that as I do this?
You mean hold it up?
No, take one of those out so we can put it on there.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
Can't do everything, Justine.
Karen said it's a new moon.
Now we just need Al to call you and to say how much he loves you. Okay, so that was number 1. We'll kind of put that there. Number 1, the winner was Chantilly.
Where did you put all the cut that look like light bulbs?
Yep. All the cuts that look like light bulbs go. Look up right there. They go on that orange piece. So there's my light bulbs right there. Okay. Okay, so number 1, winner was Chantilly. Runners up was Petite Princess, Floral Lane, Crown Paisley, and actually the first runner up. It was either between Chantilly or Divinity, and we like Divinity a lot too. But we actually went with Chantilly. But we thought about that one for a while because we thought Divinity was a good one too. Okay, so that was 1. And again, if you have any questions, ask me because I'm just pop dotting right now, guys. And here I could use my micro dots. And you know what? I don't have my micro dots here, so I'm just going to cut pop dots. Because I do want... I didn't see that you had Copacabana for number 1. Whoever's saying that, I did not see that. Now I feel bad. So there's number 2. And number 2, Copacabana won. Copacabana name was up against Nirvana. So it was really between Nirvana or Copacabana, and we picked Copacabana. But the runner-up names were Triumphant, which is a great name. I think we're going to use that name on something else. Crown Diva. Queen Anne's Lace. I like that name, but Justine didn't.
Now why would you say that? Because now the person's like, oh, Justine.
No, that's
Throw me
well, that's not true.
Yeah.
No, but I like that a lot. And as soon as I saw you're like, I don't like that at all. I'm like, okay. Well, Copacabana won on that one.
Well, the gilding polish. Yeah, Tammy almost had it.
I know,
the funny
Tammy
thing
did
is,
almost have it.
She just told me the names and didn't tell me the people who did it, so it
Right.
was very fair.
Yep.
And then as soon as she said, it was between those, and we picked the other one, and she was up. It was Tammy Pennington with Nirvana. I did not know who named.
I
any
did
of
say
this.
that. No,
Yeah.
and she didn't.
They did not.
She didn't. Because, well, I'll tell you about another one too coming up. But yeah, no, I did that on purpose because there was one I really, really liked. Well, I'll tell you in a second here. So you'll notice that I'm cutting, look up guys, you'll notice that I'm cutting my pop dots so I get them on those swirls. I don't want those swirls to be loose. I really want them to be pop dot sturdy. So I am cutting my pop dots. Again, if I had my micro dots, that would be perfect there. You really want those to be like that, okay? So if you can, if your eyes have not forsaken you, then please do that, okay? Whoops. So that's number 3, Justine?
Yes.
So number 3, oh, this person's probably on 2. So the winner of this one was Regency, but the runner-up, like the 2 that we brought down to, was Rainbow's Edge or Regency. And again, they're Rainbow's Edge. Linda, that was from you. That was a really good one too, but we went with Regency on that. So that was between the 2, but the other ones that we liked were Napoleon, Queen Mother, and Limitless. So we took all those names and we boiled them down to 2, and then we went back and we looked at all of them again, and then picked the name.
Jacqueline said, loving the microdots.
I know. I need to put micro dots on my table here so I have them. Ooh, this next one we had a lot of name choices. So what I did is I went through everything, picked out names. First of all, we took out anything that had like really scroll in it, because there's a lot of scrolls and I didn't want to hear, ooh, I said that and picked the wrong person. So we took out scroll names, and we also took out like garden names, and we just went with the real unique ones. That's okay, I got it.
What are these things you're showing and naming?
These are 6-inch dies that are going to be on the website tonight that everyone's begging for. And it's perfect. I don't blame them. And they're great because they're 6-inch dies. So they're going to be wonderful on our 6-inch cards because that's all we ever do is 6-inch cards. Okay, so this one, actually this one wasn't between anything. We had a lot of names for this, and I'll tell you what they are. But this one, we went with Scriptology right away. So this is Scriptology. But the ones we liked, well, Misty, I don't know what you were thinking. I'd like to know your thinking process on that. I did think Frenchie in Beauty School Dropout was kind of cool. But that was on the list, but we couldn't find the connect. But I like those names. The rest of them were Roman Flourish, Flight, Scrolltastic, another great name. Columns and Corners, King's Scroll, I like that one too. And Once Upon a Time, that was a good one too. But Scriptology, that was the best one. That was great. It's a good name.
Number 1, I thought Tramp Stamp was a funny and good name for those that have tattoos.
Yeah, that's true. That actually is very funny. So is everyone good? This is where you guys are going to be able to catch up because I really took my time and put pop dots on those swirls.
How much does it cost to mail 6-inch cards?
I think, what did someone say, like $1.29? I don't know, you have to go to the post office to find out. Because I personally don't ever mail my cards.
These things like to stick together.
I know.
There's number 5.
So you guys, if we're not ignoring you. Again, look at this. This is perfectly 6 inches. Oh, I can't wait to use these, honestly.
Misty says because the swirls reminded me of her hair from Beauty School Dropout.
Okay. I did like the name. Trust me. We had over 2,000 people comments, guys, of names. And it was hard just to get down to the 6 or 8. So this one was between Spring Gala and Butterfly Mist. But Butterfly Mist, I think, was just perfect. The other contenders were Fly Away, Flowers and Lace, and Take Flight. So I know these people who are hearing their names, because a lot of these people around right now are like, oh. But we liked Butterfly Mist on that one. You could take a second if you need to.
Did you show the crystals on sale yet? No, we didn't get to that.
Oh no, here right after this, I'll stop and do that.
I just saw my scissors laying on top of my garbage can. Just lost our power. Now I can't see. And Missy Lynch said, "Not true. You mailed me a card."
I did mail her a card.
Fine. Where's 6? Well, we already ran out of order. 6. Okay.
Okay. Are people still doing good? Like I said, it's going to take me a second to do this. This one I loved. This one actually was between Bracketed, which I thought was a very unique name. I'm going to turn them sideways so you guys could see them. Bracketed, which we're going to use for someplace because that's a great name, or Lover's Arbor. And I just loved, I think we both did Lover's Arbor because it looks like Lover's Arbor. I mean, it's fantastic. So those were the top two, Bracketed or Lover's Arbor. But the other ones were Wings of Fire. New Orleans. What is the big deal with New Orleans? We had a lot of people say New Orleans for a lot of things. New Orleans, Scrolling Along, Corners and Links, Gazebo, and Whirly Curly. So different ones, but yeah, that's Lover's Arbor. It's probably going to stick, thank you.
Little loop gets stuck on.
I know. Yeah, we'll be packing these on Monday.
Rob was excited to win naming Lover's Arbor.
It's a great name, and I was so glad to see his name attached to that. It was just a great name. It's a perfect name for that scroll. But again, I mean, all of these, it was hard. It took us about 2 hours, and that was after I already put them all. Oh, I already went through all of them and boiled it down to 6 or 8. It was ridiculous. Oh, this was another good one. Everyone saw waves in this. We had so many things, and I guess I could see that too. But I mean, a lot of people went with the waves. So this one, actually, it was between, which is kind of funny. It was between Washed Away, which won, and Atlantis. And I really liked Atlantis, but. And again, just did not know any of these people's names. I'm glad we didn't ultimately go with Atlantis because Atlantis was suggested by one of our employees, Elizabeth, and I didn't want anyone to think that we weren't being fair. So Washed Away won, but the other contenders after those two were Symmetry, Winds of Change, Roped, Whimsical, Romance Wins, and Sea's Delight. So this one's called Washed Away. Again, I think it's a perfect name.
The answer to your New Orleans, now it makes sense. Have you ever been to New Orleans French Quarter?
No.
Okay. They have a lot of fancy iron work, like the
okay.
The buildings. That's why.
Then that does
totally wrought iron balconies.
Then that does make sense because I'm telling you, I can't even believe how many times I've seen New Orleans.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I'm not even gonna say that I've been there several times.
Oh my God! Of course she has. Oh my God. Justine.
Sorry, I'm a world traveler.
Okay, a world traveler. You've been working for me for 2 years and I've never seen you once travel.
What?
I need the plug.
Because she doesn't give me vacation.
Right. So these people keep buying crap.
I've never seen you once travel. Maybe because it's been COVID for a year. Yeah. Okay, here's number 8.
Well, yeah, I don't want you to travel because if you travel, I need you at the office. You're not a working girl. I need the plug too when you have a second. So this one, oops. This one is gated. And that was actually up against nothing because all of these are really good. And I think we just went to gated. I think it was, I don't know. We just went to gated for some reason. And this is going to shake, whoops.
Carolyn, she went to Vegas. I did. I went to Alabama too.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah.
She travels more than anybody I know, so. Sorry, I had to plug in, guys. Okay, so this one, gated one, but it was up against majestic windows, majestic door, iron gate, art deco edge, pearly gate. I liked pearly gate. Gotham City. I like Gotham City too. Cathedral. I like cathedral too. Bird cages. And I know, Lee, I know you just wanted to put Greek, but you had put Greek to me, and I actually like that name. So Greek to me was also in there. But ultimately, gated took it, so that's gated.
These dies are just gorgeous.
I know, they're fantastic, aren't they?
And she also, so this is my Kathy Verstrate. Like I put in that doing like sensate, Versace.
Right.
I don't know why. Yeah, now I know I mispronounced it. This has been my first time watching, first time crafting along. Just watched before.
It's awesome. So this, guys, this whole piece, when you're done, this is going to be pop dotted, but I'm just going to put pop dots on here, and I'll do the rest later, but I'm just going to put, oh, no. This is where I have to stop. Hold on one second. So this is a very, very teachable moment, okay? So I need everyone's attention. And I kind of did this on purpose because I wanted you to see this, and hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm going to show you right now, but I need everyone's attention, please. So stop what you're doing and just look up. So here's the card. When you flip it over, there's going to be the back of the card. Now, if you look from here and kind of look on the side, like right here, you cannot see anything because I colored that back part in black, just the edges. I did not cover the back part of this front. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can't see it. And can you see the orange reflecting back on the other side of the paper? Can you tell me if you can see that orange? You can see the orange on the back of that paper showing through. I think you can right there. It's
very hard to see here.
But trust me, when you see that, you can see that. So what you're going to do with your black marker before you put the pop dots on this is you're going to take your black marker and just around the edges, that's it, just around the edges, I just want you to put a black mark just like this. Okay, so this is going to, just like we do with the pop dots, this is going to take away that orange. So when you open the card, you're not going to see it, and it's going to look even like, ooh, how did they do that? So take your black marker, and on this piece, this whole piece right here, just go ahead and let's color that black in the back, just like this. You don't have to scribble, it doesn't have to be hard. I just want it to be black, just like this. Does that make sense to everybody? Does anybody have any question with that? Did someone say anything? Okay.
On both of them?
You can do it on both, yes. I wasn't going to, but yes, both of them are going to need that. Did everyone see that orange that I did on my sample card?
Yeah, a lot of people said yes.
Okay, good. It's very slight, but it's enough to be like, oh yeah, okay, I could see what you did. By doing this, they're not going to be able to see it at all because you couldn't see it from my front because I did it to my back piece. But this is that one step where you take your card to the next level. So this is important to do. And again, I'm doing way too much here. You just really need to do the edges. And I realize that my Copic marker needs to be refilled. So yeah, so do it on that one and do it on the other one, okay? Okay, so we could resume. We're almost done. This next one is number 9. This one, I love this name.
One?
Yes. This one, there was not even a first runner-up. There's other ones that we chose from, but we both like this one right away. And so it's supposed to go together, but for some reason they had to make it 2 single ones. So the name is Two Part Ways, which is just so great. Oh, do I need another marker?
What layers are popped again?
Every layer except for the layers. The orange layers popped, the red layers popped, and the top flowers popped. Those pieces that you cut out, all the pieces that you cut out, those lay flat. Everything else is popped.
Who designed these dies?
One of my graphic artists. I tell her what I want, and she does them, and she's fantastic. I told her today how much I love her. She's really fantastic. She's actually, I want to say Brazil. I always say Brazil, and it's never Brazil. Where is she from?
I thought she is Brazil. I thought you
Okay.
always say somewhere else, and it is
Okay,
Brazil. But
good. So anyhow, so the contenders on this one were lace garters, which I really like, elegant lacers, castle trim. I'm telling you, all these were so good. Dainty duo, retro deco, and gateway to India. So 2-part ways made that. In number 10, there was only 5 that I picked of, but Judy, who won it, said Florentine, and she actually picked Florentine for number 11, but we liked it for number 10, so we moved it over. But I will read you the contenders. I don't like that either. I need this brush. Peggy, I need a black Copic refill. Please. I don't like the way this is looking because I need a refill. So I'm going to do exactly what I told you guys not to do by not using your black pen. Well, I still can't. I need that brush marker. So this one is kind of beat up. It's really beat up. Here, let me flip it over like that. I'm going to do this on the table because I got to squeeze this. So this one's Florentine. The ones that we liked that were in contention were Vines of Lace, Garden Scrolls, Leaves of Paradise. I think Justine liked Leaves of Paradise. Lavish Lace, and Garden Grace. Oh, actually, we did like Garden Grace a lot. But that was submitted by, now, technically one of our employees, Miss Robbie Cross, so we didn't use that because of that. But we did like Florentine, though, too. So that's Florentine. Oh, do I need a new marker? Okay, Justine, you could take that. What time is it?
10:46.
I would like this to have been a little bit darker, but I'm okay.
Oh, these little
I know.
rollers. Oh.
That's what's happening Wednesday to me. Okay, that's good enough. I do need a, whatchamacallit. I know, it's horrible, isn't it? Okay, so this one, the one that's single that we have nothing on this is just going to go to the side. We don't need this yet, okay? It's going to go to the side. And I'm going to go back and put my pop dots on that main focal point one.
Spilling the poster Sharpie and the fumes. Jeez, oh man.
I know. I have a Sharpie in here. I was going to pull that out, but I decided not to. Okay, so number 11, Swirls of Zen. And the contender was Florentine, but like I said, we moved that to 10. Right. Oh, God, he scared the heck out of me.
I heard him coming.
Jesus, Andy.
Oh. He just came down.
I know. Did you see me jump?
Yeah, I heard
oh, my gosh. Florentine, Running Swirls, Wind Gust, or Serendipitous. All great names. But we went with Swirls with Zen. And then the last one, we didn't have a lot of ones that we picked, but we'll get that out here in a second. Oh my God, I really jumped.
I know, I saw you. I heard his footsteps.
He sneaks up on me a lot like that.
He didn't sneak up, he just came down to say goodnight. You were just in the zone. Oh, not another sticker. Let's see.
It does.
Some are easy to get out, some I can't even figure out. Okay, this one has 2 sides stuck. One, that's off.
Again, for our newbies, use more Pop-Tarts than you normally do.
But not as many as her.
Not as many as me. How is everybody doing? I feel like this is an overly long video or class, but it's really not yet. We have gone longer, but is everyone good? Is everyone right there? We still have a ton of people on, which is great.
I give up again.
Oh my God.
No, I don't want to rip
You're giving it to me like the Barrel of Monkeys game. This is how she's handing me the die.
Well, I don't want to rip it. I tried
Like a barrel of
a
monkeys.
few minutes to get it apart.
It's right here, like that.
Wow.
That one, that's the last one, Filigree. And we only had Queen of Swirls, Curls and Swirls, and April Showers. And we went with Filigree. So we thought that would be fun to share those with you. Because they really were good names. And I know a lot of you are here that were in contention for those. Okay, so this is where we all need to be together. So now we're going to start the important part. So are we all together? If you're still doing your medallion, you're going to stop because we all need to work on this next part together. It's going to be very important. And I think I gave you my card base.
Oh, you
So,
did.
this is what we want to do first. We want to open up our card base. And again, this card's going to open up from right to left. We are going to open up this card base. And I need you to cut 4 inches off of the front of the card base only. So I only want 2 inches from the seam, okay? So you could measure this, and my little ruler is not that, doesn't go to 4 inches, so I'm going to make a mark and cut below that. So you're going to open up your card, and you're just going to cut 4 inches off, because I want 2 inches saved on the card, okay? So cut 4 inches off. I know this is where it gets scary. So this is what your card base is going to look like. Just 2 inches right there. Okay? So go ahead and do that. Cut 4 inches off. He didn't even let Rooney out, did he?
Elaine says, I hope you got a laugh out of my Jizo man for number 12.
I did.
I
did. A couple of them made me laugh. That was definitely one of them. Okay, so this one goes right in the inside, and I did have the swirl shown, okay? So when you put this in, make sure you butt this right up against your card base or your fold, and then push that down. But this is the inside of your card base. So let's go ahead and put this on the inside of your card base. And for those of you who are still, again, cutting that medallion, I truly need you to stop because we all need to do this card base together. Because it's going to be very hard to go back and have me explain once my card base is done. And I really don't care which side you use out of this. Because they're both the same. But it's going to be on the inside. That's what's most important. How are my newbies doing? Are my newbies, give me, if you're a newbie and never did a class before with us, give me a happy face or a sad face. And if you're sad, you give me a sad face. It'll make us sad, but how are you doing? Trust me, we were all new at one point, so even if you're not new to stamping and crafting, you could be new to us.
Jill, newbie is happy here.
Good. And newbies turn into fansters. Or we hope they do.
Got some happies, thumbs up, good.
No sads?
I didn't see any criers
Good.
yet.
That's because they're still crying.
Krista says, happy, happy, happy.
Good. Yeah, we do have a ton of new people, and I hope you guys join us again too. It's fun.
Bryce gave you the little hearts.
Love it. Okay, so again, make sure this flushes all the way up to the card base, the fold, but that you can still fold your card. Okay. So push it all the way in there. Make sure you can still fold your card. And then lay that baby down.
Sherry Olsen says, I just want to shop now.
I know. Don't shop. Pay attention first. Okay. So is everyone there? It's important. This is very, very easy. I think you all know where I'm going with this. Super easy. Okay, are we all there? Okay. So now what you need to do is we're going to take our acetate, and I need to put the acetate, and if you have this white thing, don't worry about this. This is just in between the acetate how it comes. The acetate, everyone just pay attention real quick, and I'll tell you when to go. I promise I will. The acetate needs to be stuck, so it's just on the back of this 2-inch piece right here, okay? But I don't want any tape to show out of that acetate. So to be safe, I'm going to put that acetate to the side. I'm going to open up my 2-inch flap, and I'm going to put my tape all over my 2-inch flap, on the inside of my 2-inch flap. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Don't put that on yet, but just open up that flap and put your adhesive on the inside of this open flap. And I'm telling you guys are going to start to make cards like this all the time. I guarantee it. You're going to love this. Ah, I knew it.
Sherry says, love this card, but I will have to finish it tomorrow. I don't want to mess it up, so watching first.
That's probably a great idea. Not to say that you're going to mess that up. Is that, who is that? What Sherry is that?
Sherry Olsen.
Oh. Because that Sherry Neiman-Walkus won that great prize out of Oak.
I saw that.
It's fantastic. Okay, so do we all have our score tape or our hard tape on the inside here? I'm going to tell you right now, this card is going to get very, 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 very ugly before it gets pretty. So it's going to get very ugly before it gets pretty. So now I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to show you a little trick that I like to do because I hate things that are not straight. But you could do this however you want to. I'm not going to shut this because there's obviously tape on there. I'm going to put this, I'm going to line this up on the base of my card so it's nice and straight. See what I'm doing? How it's nice and straight. And then, whoops.
Sherry Olsen said she's a newbie.
Oh, good. So I'm going to make sure that's nice and straight. And then once it's nice and straight, then I'm going to push this down. Okay? So now you have your acetate front, which looks very ugly right now. Okay? Is everybody there?
Sherry Watkins says, I still can't believe I won the scanning.
I know.
It is sitting in my living room.
I know. It's such a great... We were very excited for you. Okay. So does everyone have that down? Kind of important. Now, you have a strip. This strip is 4 inches wide. We need to cut this in half at 2 inches, okay? Because we're going to use one side on the outside, one side on the inside. This is where we're going to start to cover up that ugliness, okay? So this is 4 inches across. So we need to cut this down to 2 inches. So we have 2 inches and 2 inches. And kind of make sure that you're dead on at 2 inches. And you are going to put this, everyone look up.
What size score tape are you using on that?
Oh, I think I'm using a 1 inch. Hold on. I think I'm using a 1 inch. Yes, I'm using a 1 inch. So for these pieces, everyone look up. I'm not putting tape on my card base. I want you to put tape on this piece, okay? You're going to adhere this on the white. And if you have white sticking out, don't worry about that. I want this all the way to the end. And then I want you to open up your card. And you're going to, again, put score tape, on this. And this is going to go on the inside like that too, okay? Again, if you have white sticking up on the top, that's okay. So let's go ahead and adhere that to here and adhere this piece there. And I think everyone knows where we're going. So let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't it feel like we've been doing this for 8 hours?
No.
Really? Because for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's because I have all that stuff to do ahead of me tonight. I just feel like this has been like an 8-hour-long class.
I just got my bed and pillow ahead of me.
You what? I know. So what are you doing tomorrow? Was the casino brought up tonight?
Yeah, we might. I don't know.
Of course you are.
Trisha. Lori's grandson. They have to go over for like cake or whatever at 5:30. So I don't know.
I can't believe you're back to going to the casino like that.
Do we need to color the edge black?
Nope. Nope. The only edge coloring we did is on the straight medallion. No coloring on this. We're going to outline in a second, but not on these pieces. And you can put this on however way you see this, you know, if you see it that way or this way, however way.
How old is Andy?
They probably won't know because he goes to bed so darn early. How old is Andy? Andy's, I don't know. I always get confused.
Well, I asked my mom because she signed up for the COVID test.
Uh-huh.
And I told her, Andy's only in his 60s.
Right.
She's 74. And she did do it, signed up through Drug Mart. And she asked yesterday.
Walgreens. Drug Mart just called Andy today and said your test is coming. You're still on the list. He went to Walgreens.
I was going to say, they just said that next Monday they're just starting 70 and up.
Yep.
So they're behind.
Yes,
Walgreens.
they are. Yes,
Oh, okay.
He went to Walgreens. But it's funny that you say that because Drug Mart just called him today
Gotcha.
and said you're still on the list. And Andy said, well, take me off the list because I already have the shot.
Is if one is a tad less than 2 inches, should that
Nope,
be on
it's
the
okay.
front or back?
If it's just a tad, it's not going to matter. And let me tell you why. Because I made sure that if it's a tad, see this black little silver paper right here? That's going to cover up any mistakes that we made. So I don't care where it goes because we still have that black stripe to cover up a mistake. So you could make, even though it looks like you have to be perfect, and you should, there's a lot of places where we're going to cover up mistakes.
Do you ever sleep?
Me? Tomorrow. Well, I'm excited because I say like I'm off this weekend, but I will stay up probably till about 5 or 6 tonight because I will get that stuff on the website, and I'll probably answer emails. And then tomorrow we're gonna go in and finish this mailing, Justine and I. And then I really have nothing. So like Saturday night I'll work on class 204. Because we really want to get these sweatshirts out. I sleep plenty.
Robbie says she doesn't. Sometimes she does a crash and burn.
Sometimes I do a crash and burn. I sleep. I don't sleep a lot, but I do.
You had a good hours of sleep last night.
I did it. Actually, last night I did have 8 hours of sleep. You're right. That's the first time I've had 8 hours of sleep. Well, that's because I was so damn tired. I mean, that is why. Now, again, when you're putting this on the inside, and this is important, make sure that this is not open. And then you put it on there because 9 times out of 10, if you do it like that and you go to shut this card, it's not going to shut. So make sure that you're butted all the way to this edge, but your card will still close and catch. I'm just worried about it closing. So I'm going to lay it down here, make sure it's butted up, and then catch it. And that worked out wonderfully.
So basically you don't sleep.
A little bit. Nice. So here, let me show you this. If you could look up real quick. If you can see, I have, and it's very faint, I hope you could see it, I have a the opposite end showing right there, that faint orange. This is why we're going to put a strip there, because we're going to block that strip. Okay, so if you can see that faint orange, I'm sure you're going to have that too, whether you have that on that side or on this side. And yes, this acetate is going to be nothing but fingery, I guess that's not a good word. It's going to have your fingerprints all over it until you're done, and then you give it a final, rub. Okay, so we're almost there with the base. Are we good? So this black strip, I think is 1 inch. You could either cut this, it is 1 inch. You could cut this in half if you want a thicker strip, or you can cut it into fourths. This is a 1/4 or 1/4 inch. So if you want a 1/4 inch, you can do that. I think I may just do a 1/2 inch. Maybe give me a thicker stripe there. Because I think it'll be easier to cut too. Here it is. Stop looking, Justine. I found it. So we're just going to cut this in half.
I knew it had to be over there.
So then this, before you stick this on, this is important. This is important, important, important. You're going to take your black outlining marker, and once you cut this, you're going to see you do have some white lines there. On both of these strips, I do want you to go, and I want you to outline both of these strips. Because if you look at that right now, you are going to see some white, and I don't want to see any white at all. I just want that outline. So go ahead and outline those in your black. See, this is why I said it's important that we do this card base together, because there's a lot of little intricacy things here. Starting with the coloring of the back of that black. Okay, and then you're going to adhere them. So I don't care if you adhere that right over your strip or right over that line or right next to your paper. I don't care. But however you adhere it here is exactly how you're going to adhere it on the other side. Okay, and let me show you my done card. Oh, actually, it's not there, but you are going to put that there. Okay. I'm going to run out of this mid this, I'm sure. So I'm using my sticker maker because for these little things, I love my sticker maker. Although for our new dies, I'm going to have to use those sticky specs for sure. And you know we'll start using those right away. Perfect. Whoops. Everyone good?
No questions. They're all crafted.
I think I'm going to go right in the middle. Perfect. Is it? Yes. How many of you are going to start to use acetate front cards now all the time? Like, how easy is this? You know I like to drag everything out, but seriously, how easy is this? And again, this just has to make sure it goes right on top of that black so it doesn't show through. We're almost done with this card, believe it or not. So there you go. There's your front. Like, how cool is that? Was that a question? Okay, so now you might want to take some fingerprints off. You're going to get a fingerprinty again, but you might want to take some fingerprints off because you're about ready to hide something. So anyhow, so I'm probably going to sleep in on Sunday. What's going on Sunday? Do we have anything on Sunday? Oh, Robbie's coming in, but she's not coming until late. Well, I'm sure we're probably going to have to go to the casino next week, although she's going to be working like a dog next week. Okay, so now we're going to put this piece on your front. Now, everyone look up. Everyone look up. You are going to determine whether you want one of those on top with two on the bottom, or if you want to turn it and have two on the top and one on the bottom. Totally up to you. I happen to like one on the top with two on the bottom. And if you look at my card, again, it's not centered. It's more so on the acetate and a little bit on that strip, okay? So don't center it, but more center it on like the acetate. Well, you can't center on the acetate because it's big and it's too big, but you know, your focal point is really on that acetate. So go ahead and determine how you want that. And remember, this is popped up, so hopefully you all pop that up, and you're going to put that on your card.
Tell Robbie that Steven said hi.
Tell Robbie.
Steven's saying hi to Robbie.
Oh.
Well, she's on. You can say hi.
Hello. You can say hello. Hello. Steven, you're on my list for tomorrow, my dear. It was a whirlwind week, like unbelievable week, and I hope you're feeling better. But you know what I'm talking about. We'll talk tomorrow for sure. So once you put this on, when you open your card, it's going to be the ugliest thing you've ever seen in your life. It is. Wait till you see it.
Because you're just seeing pop dots?
Yep. Okay, so just make sure you're on. And you know, if you have to make a mistake, I always like to make a mistake higher than center than lower than center.
Good night, Cindy.
Good night, Cindy.
Hope you feel better. She's got a headache and can't stay up.
She's probably sick of me teaching. It's like, does this ever end? Okay. So when you like it, get it on there. And then be ready to throw up when you open up the card. Wait till you see how ugly it looks. Ready? It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, so you know what's going to happen next. The inside piece is not going to be popped up. And again, this is why we colored this black. You're going to put adhesive on this, flat adhesive, and you're going to line this up as best that you can so it totally fits this piece on the back. And then because we black outlined, you're hardly going to see anything when you open and close that. Okay? So that's going to go, flat right on that piece. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Like, how fun is this card? Seriously. Again, something that we wouldn't have time to do in an hour-long, show class, but we could surely do it with you here.
Popped out sturdy.
It definitely is popped out sturdy.
This acetate is bringing me back. Used to do stamps with brush-on glue and glitter from behind. Oh, so pretty.
You know what I gotta say? I've never done an acetate card. And we now do sell those acetate sheets. And we're gonna incorporate this acetate sheet actually in the make and take that we're doing too. The make along, not the make and take, the make along.
What is the name of the company you bought?
Art Anthology. Which we are tickled pink about. Okay. So I gotta go way over this, guys, or else I'm never gonna see this. So if I'm out of camera, I apologize.
Both cards are beautiful.
Look, perfect, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So now, when you open up your card, I was gonna say boom chakalaka. Who?
What?
Oh my gosh. So there you go. Isn't that nice? And I wouldn't put jewels there. That's just to hide that ugliness. But how great is that?
Sue says, I did it.
I know, isn't it fun? So now we could jewel it up.
Margie Everts, why did they sell the company? Glad you bought it. I enjoy their products.
Well, long story. Stacy sold it because it's not a secret, as most of you know, she lost her son very tragically this year. And then with the COVID and really kind of the crap with, expo and shows, she kind of said, you know what, that's it, I'm done. And I always wanted to buy it from Stacy. Like I said, I approached her 2 years ago. And I was serious as a heart attack. I said, if you ever want to sell this company, I want to do this. I would buy this from you. And now I'm going to just take out your jewels, guys, and open up your jewels. So she was ready to sell, and we were going to buy the company.
Right,
and in the last minute, Stephen, who worked with her all year from A Crafty Situation, said, oh, I think I want it. And bought it and had it for 3 months. And, he just has different things going on in his life right now. And I don't know if he could put the time into it that he wanted to, but he called me. He said, you know what, and not that I made a mistake, but it's yours if you want it. So technically I bought it from him, but I technically purchased this from him, but he's only had it for 3 months. Stacy was the owner for its inception for about 10 years. So
I like this card. It's like the cards I make with clear scraps.
oh yeah, there you go. So we're excited to get started with it. I mean, like, really excited.
And Stephen says, and Jennifer is going to be amazing.
Well, thank you, Stephen. How are you feeling, Stephen?
He said, so happy.
Stephen is, he had surgery that, I don't want to say went bad, but had a hard time recovering from. So this one doesn't have a ton of jewels. And again, for those of you who are still doing this, still do this. Don't worry about the jewels. You could always do the jewels tomorrow, later on tonight. So don't worry about this. This part's the easy part.
Mary says acetate at the cart.
I know. Acetates, it's so much fun. Okay, so that middle honking one goes right in the middle.
Steven says, oh no, went bad.
Oh.
But doing better now.
Oh,
Almost
good.
off the pain meds.
Perfect.
Good news.
So the big one, which is that ring silver, goes right in the middle. And Stephen, honestly, if I don't call you tomorrow, I'll call you on Sunday, but I do have you on my list for tomorrow. Now, you have, well, let's do the big one that has only 5. So you have one, I believe it's grayish. Oh, yeah, okay. Whew, I got scared for a second. So the big one that has only 5, they're going to go at your bottommost layer. And I didn't put them in those big loops. I put them like, what did they call them? The Crown's King? What did they call them? What did they call those before when we're cutting those?
Octopus eyes?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like the King's Crown or something. Someone said something that made sense.
Oh, no. We have a question, though.
Okay.
Other than tape runner, what can you stick to the clear cardstock? I live in Florida and using tape runner does not work.
Nope. Score tape. Sometimes they call it tear tape, but score tape. I would use score tape for everything. Score tape works in any climate. Score tape's fantastic. I like that, and I like scrapbook adhesive tape runner guns. And then, of course, the pop dots.
Good night, Denise. Good night, Carrie.
Okay. So those are where
Pirate's
those...
hat, I think they said.
Huh?
Pirate's hat?
Oh, that's what they said, pirate's hat, yes. So those 5 are going to go on the pirate's hat, very bottom. Now, you have a burgundy. It looks like burgundy. It could be mocha. Those are going to go on those light bulb ones right there in the curls or in the swirls.
I can't see what you are doing.
Here. It's almost self-explanatory. So those right there, those 5 are going to go right there in what we call the captain's hat, the lower layer. And now we're going to use those mocha ones, those dark brown ones. Those are going to go right here in the swirls of what we call the light bulb shapes.
Good night, Cheryl.
See, people are leaving early. That's why I feel like it's long.
Yeah, usually about right the next 10, 15 minutes we'd be finishing up and...
What time is it?
11:16.
Ooh. I should have turned that card. Isn't it funny how quiet it gets when people do jewels?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we are left with those little guys. Oh, those little guys, those 5 little guys, those are going to go on these tips of the little pieces we cut out and laid on the red pieces.
Of course, it's only 8:20 out west. The night is young.
You're right. So let me show you where those little guys go. Everyone look up. They go right here on those tips. Okay. So you can't sleep in then tomorrow, Justine.
I know, but every time I know that I can sleep in, you wake up, you know what I mean? And then when you have to get up, you're like, ugh.
Okay, so these next ones are all the same color. The first layer is going to go on this very, very top layer. And let me put a couple of them down and I'll show you where they're going. I need more glue right there. Okay, so there's that first layer right there. Look up. They're in the rounds in the middle.
Susan. Said she didn't get her kid in time, so she had a margarita while watching.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay. And then the rest of the swirls are going to go on the octopus legs, right where the swirl should go. Boy, we just have names of every part of this stamp. And this truly is when the card comes alive.
Is the big piece popped up on the card?
Yep. It is. Okay, and then my last four, 1, 2, 3, 4, are going to go right in the middle of these scrolls. That's side paper on the front here.
Usually don't use all my crystals because you give us so many, but this time I did.
You
so
have to use all
pretty.
your crystals. I guess you don't have to, but you should. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? There we go.
Did the fallopian tube kit yesterday. Hysterical. That's funny.
So do you guys love it?
Where did the 5 little gems go?
Are we acetate lovers? I'll show you the 5 little gems here.
Are all the layers popped?
All the layers are popped except for the ones that you had to cut. So look up. Those 5 little those 5 little jewels go at the end that you cut there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Love it. Isn't that a great card?
Yeah, I really like that one.
Mm-hmm. I think maybe 204 will use acetate somehow. Because I really liked it. I'll use it somehow somewhere different. Don't know how, but I think I do know how I'm going to use it. I like it. So I think 203 is going to have acetate, or 204 is going to have acetate again.
Debbie says, each class I end up saying, that is my favorite.
So do I.
I have made has been amazing.
I do too. I always think that.
People keep asking, Jewel of the Week, Jewel of the Week.
Oh, sorry. Here, I'll show that to you right now. Jewel of the Week. Here, you want to put this to the side over there? Watch, it's so wet. They're already counted, so they will start to go out right away, except if you guys overbought. So let me put them on white. So here's your metallic. And again, it never does it justice.
What color is it?
Metallic light gold. I don't even know if that's focusing.
It doesn't come up on our screen yet.
Here, hold on. Let me turn it like this.
Let me look at it in person and see what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks very dark on the screen.
It's not dark like that. Can you compare it to Dorado?
I don't have any Dorado. I can compare it to the card we just did. Here, let me do this. I got
Just starting out and can't buy all the crystals, so what would you suggest to a
Crystal,
newbie to invest?
Crystal AB. Or just crystal in all 3 sizes, because crystal matches any color. So crystal or crystal AB, don't even have to think about that. So there you go. There's the color right here. Compared to the color that we just used, there's the new color right there and right there.
How long does your sale go for Jewel of the Week?
Week to week. So right before the next one's announced. Okay. Oh, where did I put that bag? Please don't tell me you threw it away. Here it is. Okay, so we have a good half hour to do. What does Deborah Grace say?
She says, I've resisted doing these classes with the layers. I gotta go back up.
Why?
And gems because I have so many other supplies. I'm now afraid I'm hooked. I think
You
she
are
was
hooked.
a newbie tonight, I think.
And she's a customer of ours.
Awesome. Give me time to order
Oh,
it.
crap. I just threw something on the ground. Okay, so now let's go to our quick Shamrock card. Whoops.
I put it there.
I know. I was just reading someone's comment. Okay, so let's go to our Shamrock card. Let's pull all that out. Let's get this in front of us. And in the last minute, Peggy said, oh, that would be great as a magnet, so we're going to make this into a magnet. But let's do.
Abigail says, husband has asked for a couple cards to give me for Valentine's Day and anniversary, so this way they'll stay in the family.
Well, you do that, but this is what you should tell him. Instead of, this is a great idea. This is what you tell your husband. He doesn't have to buy you a card, but what he could buy you is a card kit so you could make your cards yourself. That is a great idea. Tell your husband, don't waste the $5 on the card, but he should buy you the next card kit. That's the card you want. I think everyone should tell their significant other that. Okay, so this is a little small guy.
The last card close up.
Yep, here we go. If you want to take a picture, now's the time. Okay, so this one, don't jump ahead of the game until we hide that magnet. But let's fold this guy in half.
Or a gift card.
Or a gift card. Now, this needs to be cut down so it fits onto this. So I'm going to sloppy cut this so I could use my little handheld. And if you cut this right outside that white line, I think it's going to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, guess what? You can cut down your card a little bit, okay? But if you cut that down right outside that white line, I think you're going to be good. Or you could also measure it, too.
Cheryl Benson said, my husband is giving me more Fanster funds for V-Day.
Love it.
Alicia got roses, flowers, and chocolate today. I'm
Jeez.
I'm outside so I can say I loved it all, but I wish he would have bought me my next class.
That's so funny. It's a little bit more than that. I may have some white space, which is not going to bother me, but if it bothers you, just go ahead and measure it. I'm just going to eye it up.
Donna Sparks says, before class ends, I want to wish everyone a very happy Valentine's Day. Stay healthy. Nice class. You too, Donna. Thank you.
I miss Donna's face.
Please show what you are cutting again.
Yep. You're just cutting that square out. Just like so. Because that's what's going to be adhered to the card. Okay. So I guessed a little bit off. So some of my white's going to show. Look. But I don't care because there's so much white there you can't even see it. Can you guys see it? There's really not a lot of white there. So let's go ahead and adhere this flat to the card. We're going to have a lot of people rewatching tomorrow.
Robbie said, Jeff gets a pass on Valentine's Day since it's the daughter's birthday.
Robbie, I hate to tell you, but every day is Valentine's Day in your house with your husband.
You and Andy, too.
Okay. Jeez, oh, man. Oh, there. I heard me say it there. Jeez, oh, man. Now I feel the pressure. Ah, this is an easy card. I fear that she's going to get up and have to go to the bathroom. Either that or she's peeing on her couch right now, sleep peeing, which is very possible.
You didn't let her out when he was up there?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
Did they fix his computer yet?
Nope.
Why aren't they fixing it?
Don't know. I mean, it's in his parent company. It's just waiting up for it to come back.
Oh, I see. Yeah, gotcha. Good night, Maria. Hi, Barbara. Barbara Gallen, I'll just pop in and say hi. Just got home
from
we
dinner
over the weekend.
She had dinner tonight. How was dinner? She was the first person to register for Philly.
Yay! Deborah Grice, I spent more money at Stamplistic back to the original store than at any other store in my life.
Well, we love that. Okay, so before we put this green on, we're going to have to do some guessing. So I don't want to really guess. I want you to take this, and yes, this is Christmas paper, but once this is all cut apart, you're not going to know it's Christmas paper. So I want you to cut this out, and you're going to cut off the words. So you're going to cut off the words and just go right to that inner circle. So let's just go ahead and cut those words off.
On the second card, did you put the front medallion and the back medallion?
Yes, you put the front medallion on the front. That's the popped up one. And then the back medallion is going to go on the inside front cover to cover up all that Pop Dot goop.
Barbara says, very yummy dinner.
Good. Yeah, I'm starting to get a headache because I do need to eat something. Whoops. I'll probably eat cereal.
She said, I mean, did you pop them both?
No, just the top is popped. Because if you pop the inside, your card's not going to shut. So just pop the top, not the inside.
Denise Simonson said, I was thinking about going on the Alaskan cruise, but it is sold out already.
It's sold out, but get your name on that waiting list. If you get your name on that waiting list, we're doing everything we possibly can to get a bigger room. And we will take the people on the waiting list, so you have to get on that waiting list. So I went ahead and outlined that. That's important to do.
Fancy dogs, it's way over there.
Yep. Okay, so now I got to put the magnet on. And I want to put the magnet on. I have to put the magnet on. Everyone look up. I need to put the magnet on in this piece, but it has to be inside this inner shamrock someplace. So I think I'm going to put it maybe just above center, maybe right there. So there's the center of my shamrock, and I'm going to go right above center right there, okay? So, as you know, you're only going to take one side of the magnet. I don't care what side it is, front or back. I'm just going to try to slip one out. And I'm going to put a Pop Dot on the one side, the side that doesn't have the positive negative sticker on it. And I'm going to use a glue dot. You could use score tape, you could use adhesive. I just wouldn't use liquid because liquid takes a little second to dry. And I know we're kind of do this in piece parts, but I need to get the magnet on before we do the other stuff, and I don't want to run out of time. Although I still think we're going to be able to finish it. And I just like to put 2 dots on there to make it nice and sturdy. So, again, I'm going to put this on.
Pop glue dot?
Yeah, just a glue dot. It's not a Pop Dot, just a glue dot. A little bit higher than center. Like right there. Okay? Right there. So then for those of you who've never done a card with us before, okay? So this is like this. This is kind of important if you've never done a card with us before. For those of you experienced persons, I think you know where we're going with this. So now, once that dot is on that, and I need everyone to pay attention, especially those of you who are behind.
Is the magnet going on the front or back?
Front. You're going to adhere that on the front. This is the front, you used a glue dot, you put that on the front. This is so important. I need everyone to pay attention, especially if you've never done this before with us. So important. So you're going to turn this around, and you're going to take the other magnet and just drop it to where it needs to go. So it literally knows where to go because it goes to the magnet. Okay, does that make sense? Has to go right there. Now you're going to peel off this sticker, which is either going to be a positive or negative, and I don't care what size it is, and it's still where it needs to go. Now, again, very important, please pay attention. You're going to turn this over, and at this point, you're going to guess on where this is going to land on your card. And I know we have to put a lot of green there, and this is probably about 1/4 inch from the bottom and about 1/2 inch from the side. So why don't you just go 1/4 inch from the bottom, 1/2 inch from the side. Put it where it needs to go. You're going to press on the magnet, which hopefully then is going to release it so you have one magnet there on the base of your card, and now you still have that magnet right here. Because what's going to happen is it's going to marry up with each other just like that. See what I did there? Okay, let me know if there's any questions, Justine.
Okay.
Now you're going to take this green piece and you're going to put this on here and you're going to center that and you're going to hide that magnet. You're going to center that right there in the middle of your card. Kimosabi looks like she could be waking up.
Isn't it funny how they do that?
Mm-hmm. Her poor nose. I gotta get that stuff on.
Black or green? I'm using green right now.
I don't know what they're asking. Black or... Oh, no. You're just putting on the green. Green centered. Hello. Justine said you're not waking up. She's wide awake.
You stinker. You're silly.
Okay, so before I hide this, everyone look one last time, especially if you're new. We have that magnet there placed by doing this, so we know our placement. 1/4 inch from the bottom, 1/2 inch from the side. And now we're going to take this green piece, and we're going to stick this right in the center of our card.
Can Jennifer do that again?
Do what again? Again, you guys have to watch, because I only really could do it one time. So that's why I said you need to watch real quick, okay? I don't care what you're doing. You need to stop and watch what you're doing. The one side of the magnet has to go a little bit higher than center on that piece that you cut. Then, see, this is where it gets confusing because I already did it. Then you're going to turn around and let your other magnet drop where it needs to go. You're going to peel off that negative or positive, lay it on the card, be 1/2 inch from the, or 1/4 inch from the bottom, 1/2 inch from the side. Press down that magnet because then that magnet is released there. So eventually when we go to put that on, it's going to be right there. But now we just have to hide those magnets.
When does the black layer go on?
We're not to the black layer. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to adhere this green piece right in the middle. And you're going to cover up that magnet. And for those newbies, that's still going to stick. So see how your magnet sticks there? That's still going to stick there. Okay? So now what you're going to do is you have been given a strip of black. This needs to be cut into 4 pieces. And I want to show you that these pieces, look, do not have to be perfect. Because you have, here, can you put this over there, please? She's good. These pieces don't have to be perfect because look, some are thick there, some are thin there, some are thick there. This is really thin there. So you're going to cut this into 4 pieces, and then we're going to lay the 4 pieces all the way around on top of the green to make the frame. So for those of you who said, oh, I don't think I have a full black, you didn't need a full black. So let's cut, this is 1.5 inches. I'll just cut it in half and cut it in half again. And I'm not going to be perfect, nor do I want it to be perfect. I want just some, like, you know, kind of dimension to this. I want some sides to be bigger than the other sides. And we're just going to make a fake frame. Okay, does that make sense now? So now, I'm just going to put them through my Xyron, or you could use your score tape or your adhesive runner. Totally up to you. One of these days I'm going to run out of that on these long strips. And again, I want to go, I don't know, I'm going to go to the end of my green. I'm not even going to go half on, half off. I'm going to go to the end of the green. And let me show you what I mean. And I still know I have to cut this down to size. But look, I'm going to go right to the end of this green and just take it all the way across.
Not coloring the edges?
You know what? I should have. I absolutely should have. But no, I did not. And again, I'm going to go right on the green, right on top, because I like that background paper. And just cut. And I'm short there, but I don't care because I'm going to come down my sides now.
Belinda Waters says, hoping this post-COVID tiredness gets better soon. Got to call it a night. Can't concentrate anymore. Requiring almost 10 hours of sleep compared to less than 7.
Did she have COVID?
I think so. She said post-COVID.
Wow. Well, good night, Belinda.
Yeah, good night.
It's long. This is a long class. It's 4 hours. About 100 of you already left. So that's actually pretty good. And then again, I'm just going to put the strip. I don't care where you start it. It could go to the end. And I think I'm going to start it. I don't care if I have that green showing. Oh, I care about... No, I don't care about that. What?
I thought you were going to overlap all the edges.
I don't have to, but what, that's okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh,
You should
I just thought.
see her face right now.
I don't like that little line. It looks like you messed up.
Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Jeez.
Oh. It's like someone else needs to go to
And this one, because I was a little bit short, I will go all the way to the bottom. And then I'll try to cut it perfect so I don't get the... There we go.
Very nice, very nice.
So there is that. Okay? So then if you take... Oh my God, did I throw it away? No. If you take this, that's going to go exactly right there. Once we need to do that, but we still have to cut that out.
Yeah. Denise says, Justine, you need to show her how it's done. Don't think so, Denise.
She can. She stops me from walking over the edge sometimes. Okay, so you're going to cut the shamrocks out the same way on both of them. So, for example, this green, this lime green, the lime green is what gets the outermost shamrock. So the lime green is the outermost shamrock. And you're going to cut both lime greens that way. Time.
11:41.
Ugh,
She's still moving around there, scratching her face.
I know.
Restless little girl.
As long as she go wait 20 minutes, she'll be good. How's everyone doing? We're in fast mode right now.
Oh, I dread going out in the cold right now. Ugh.
Can't you start your car?
It warms up quick.
Mike warms up quick too. Is everyone cutting shamrocks, or is anyone still doing the paper? So, 204 will go on sale Monday at the latest, but I'm hoping Sunday. And for our newbies, I hope you join us again.
It's funny to just spend the night at Jennifer's. We were just talking about that.
I did. I emailed Justine yesterday about midnight. Oh, Justine.
Oh, I'm not doing it. Oh my God, my Zyron just ran out of my long
I know.
pieces.
I hate that. Did you see me looking at mine? I was looking at mine every single time because I was hoping mine wouldn't. And I'm going to cut the innermost on the darker green.
Aw.
She looking?
She's sitting and staring at me.
Yep. I know she has to go. The good news is, Justine, she'll go fast.
So I just put her on the leash and
Just walk her. You stay inside the garage.
I stay in the garage and
Yeah.
she just runs in the yard?
Yep.
Better
No
not
one's
a
going to be
midnight
out there.
Better not be a midnight walker. Probably a deer or something that come out.
Well, the good news is that if she runs away, it's okay.
No, that's not nice. All right, Ruth.
Well, you can cut. I'll let her out.
No, I'll let her out. Go on, sweet girl. Go on.
I knew she was going to have to go. Justine has to let my dog out right now. So does everyone see how you're cutting that innermost layer? Look up. on that darker green. Such a cute design. If anyone's talking to me, I can't hear you. Oh, Kate cut the shamrock out. Kate, how can you cut the shamrock out when you weren't allowed to open up your class kit? Wink, wink, nod, nod. So I'm just going to work on the bottom shamrock right now, just so we could finish that one. And of course, because we cut that, you know what we have to do next. No, none of these have layering dies. None of these have layering dies. That's why we're hand cutting them. Now we have lots of stamps that have layering dies. But these do not. Nothing we use tonight has a layering dies. Yeah, like I said, we like to take ugly paper and make it pretty. So when we use that Christmas paper, it kind of matched the colors we were going for.
You already had it.
So that's why we used it. See, that was fast. Thanks, Justine.
Oh, she had to go bad.
I know she did. She drank a whole half bowl of water today.
Do these kits come with the layering dies? I can't
Already
put all
asked.
These... Oh, you already got
Asked
them.
and
Okay.
answered.
So everything's cut up. Okay, good.
Yep. Okay. So this green one is going to go flat against that lime green one. So flat against there. Yep.
She said rats. I cannot cut them out. My hands are tingly and very tender from chemo.
Oh.
That's the same. My husband didn't get his hands from chemo like that, but his feet are like that still.
Well, you know what, Rachel? Just watch us. And when you get untingly, you can join us by making a craft. But just keep watching us. And hopefully we teach you some fun stuff. And I'm sure there'll be a time where you can cut along right with us. So this is flat.
Hers are hands and feet.
Well, you know what? It sounds like you're on the road to recovery, which
Whatever
is
kind of
good.
medicine they gave my husband for that. I mean, literally, if he forget, like, say he takes it at 9 o'clock. If he forgets at 9, I mean, you have to like take it on time or it gets bad.
So now we are going to put pop dots on this so it pops up. However, I don't want to put pop dots on my magnet. So I know, everyone look up. I know that this is going to go there. So if I put pop dots on my base, but just staying within my shamrock, then I'm definitely not going to put pop dots on my back of my magnet. So that's what I'm going to do. This is one of the few times I'm going to have you put pop dots on the back of this, but just make sure you stay inside that shamrock because we know that's what's being covered up.
Robbie, I would have no idea.
What'd she say?
She asked if the name. She said gabapentin, but I don't know any of the names of it. You should see our counter.
I think that's what Lemieux was on.
There's like, I don't even know how many medications there are. There's so many bottles. I've never looked at one of them.
Now, it is going to be important that you cut a pop dot really thin, or if you have those micro strips, which I should have right here, to go on this stem. That's going to be important.
Rachel, my husband's was over in November,
Okay, so there's all my pop dots. Look up. There's all my pop dots within my shamrock. So now I'm going to peel those off. Time, Justine?
11:48.
And then I'm going to put this right there. And see, look, all of a sudden we have no idea it's Christmas paper. But if you look at the colors match perfectly.
Are there any extra kits? Forgot to order.
Yes. Now, because we made this a magnet, we're not going to end up popping this up, okay? Because we made this a magnet, so it goes on just like that. So we have to keep that flat. But you are going to pop up the other shamrock right here. So let me talk about that, and because you'll have to do that on your own, but it's super stinking easy. So, again, because this is a magnet, we're not going to pop that up. My original one was popped up, but because we use the magnet, we're not going to pop that up because the magnet's not going to work then, okay? So the magnet's right there, and that should go right where it needs to go. Now, if you look at this top one, so everyone look up, please. Everyone look up. This does not have the background in it. It's just the same thing we cut here, the shamrock. The back is a lime green. The top is the dark green. This one is popped up. So this is popped up. So pop that one up for sure. Then you were given 6 crystals. Look where they go. 1 in the center, 1, 2, and then 4 corners. 3, 4, 5, 6, right on the black paper. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyone have any questions there? So super easy, just like we cut this, but just the shamrock. This is popped up, and then 6 crystals. Now, we gave you some transparent silver dots. And with the transparent silver dots, I want you to note that there is different sizes. So when you go to pull these off, make sure you pull the big sizes off for the big circles, and then the smaller sizes for the smaller circles.
Alice said I had to switch to watching on my phone. My cat decided to join me in my craft room, which means he jumped up on the desk and made it right down in front of my iPad. He's watching Jennifer very intently.
That's very funny because my niece's cat watches me too.
Why use a magnet?
Why use a magnet? I don't know. You could refrigerator magnet. Why not? That'd be a cute little refrigerator magnet, don't you think? To put that on your refrigerator. If you don't want to make it a magnet, you don't have to. But that magnet is normally an extra bonus. People kind of like them. So you're going to decorate this and that other one just like I'm doing here. Yeah, we weren't going to do a magnet. Then actually Peggy said, ooh, that would be a good magnet. And I'm like, you know what? It would be.
Robbie said, yeah, so the receiver can use it on the fridge.
Yeah. So it's like a little gift. And again, I'm using 3 different sizes here. Just staying consistent. And then basically you're done. Just have to finish up that other shamrock and lay your Swarovski crystals down where they go.
Oh, Elaine said just lost power. Going to be cold if they don't get it back. Yikes.
Where is she at where they keep losing power? Isn't she the one that said lost it before?
Too much ice.
Oh.
Where are you at again, Elaine?
Wisconsin, maybe?
Was it Washington? I don't know.
Oh, she could be in Washington. I don't know.
Popped out the shamrock on the Christmas paper, right?
Yes. Yes. And remember, I did on the back of the paper, so I didn't put pop dots, because you'd have to guess where the other pop dots go.
Oh, she's Missouri. Oh, way off. Diane Rapay says, I have you projected on my wall over my fireplace, probably 12 feet wide.
Oh, my God.
cat has been going crazy all night. He wants to grab Jennifer's hands. He's cracking me up.
That's funny. Oh, that's what I was saying. So my niece, who lives by herself and her little cat, you know, first job out of college, she does these card kits with me. And her cat, oh, my God. And the cat's name is Kittykins, which is very cute. Kittykins sits there and watches me and watches her craft. And Kittykins is a rescue cat with AIDS. And I guess he's a really, really mean cat. Doesn't like too many people. In fact, bit her mom, which is my sister, and just a crabby cat. But we're excited to see when I meet Kittykins if he will like me, because he hears me every Friday night, you know, doing these classes. So when he hears my voice in real time, maybe it'll be calming to him. So we're excited to see if that's the case. So there you go. So I got my dots done on one. But then you're just going to do the same thing. So does anybody have any questions before we boot it off by Facebook, which we probably have like about 2 more minutes?
Show them where the jewels go. I'm sure that's...
I did show them where the
you
jewels
did?
go. Yep, but I could show you again. 6. 1, middle, and then the 4 ends. And then you're just going to do the same thing we did down there. Just put those up there. Make sure this one's flat and pop that off the card. And that's it. There's is your cute little A2 Shamrock card. And honestly, it's a gift. It needs a jewel right there. But that would be a cute refrigerator magnet with that jewel right there. Sure, it would be. Yeah. Fantastic.
You are the best. Thank you. Is a shamrock without the magnet pop
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Shamrock without the magnet. So let me go over that one more time. Everyone look. So the shamrock on this, the Christmas paper, that is pop dotted. But it's not popped out on the card. It's flat on the card. It looks like it's here, but that's because it's stuck. I didn't use a magnet there. So, oh, I almost just had a hole in my card. So this shamrock popped up on the Christmas paper, but flat on the card. This shamrock is popped up on the base of the card. So this one's going to be popped. This one's not popped, but popped on the base of the Christmas card. And honestly, we're going to be booted in like 60 seconds.
Everybody's saying thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. So hopefully we'll see you. We'll see you on Friday. I'll send out an email, especially because I want people to go back and watch
Everybody
their
enjoy
new.
your Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day. Tell your husband you don't want a card, you want a card kit. That's what you have to tell them. I don't want a card, I want a card kit. And then give them the link that I send you either Monday night or Sunday night. And we will see you, if not, next Friday.
Where did we need the black marker?
In 2 weeks.
That was for behind the...
Yeah, that was for behind the acetate, the card and acetate in card 2. Okay, kids.
All right, good night, everyone.
Have a good weekend. Thanks for staying so long. Bye, everybody.